to get them ready.
Alrighty, Shiki, how was 2026?
It was okay.
I mean, it's kind of weird because
Also, don't you
it
mean
started off.
2025, you
No, no,
fucking
no, you
idiot?
just no. I mean, I was gonna talk about my 2026. Okay, so it starts off super amazing because I'm
This is
riding a
not a
mechanical
good bit. I
bull.
reject
I'm
this
riding a
bit.
mechanical bull, having the time of my life, and then for the next 80% of my 2026, I'm just sick in bed with a fever, and it sucks. And then the one day I come to work this week, because I'm finally over my fever, I cut my hand real nasty, like, so my 2026 has been awful this year. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. It started great though.
Uh-huh. Hello, we're doing the our New Year's thing. I know what you're thinking. It's not the fucking New Year. I have a solution. Puff is a baby back bitch who can't record when he's sick, unlike me.
Yep. Alrighty, so 2025, Shiki. How was your 2025?
It was a pretty low tier year, not gonna lie.
So, I guess we should talk about our media threads now and, talk about the favorite things we did to start with before we get to
Yeah, we
the.
can do media threads. All
Alright.
right. How's yours categorized? And I know it's not the same as mine.
I have manga, anime, comics, video games, movies, albums, and things that actually came out this year, which were very few because I'm an old man, and the worst
Okay.
things I saw this year.
I have four categories of media, and then in each one, I have the best thing that came out this year, the best thing that's new to me that didn't come out this year, and then the best thing I rewatched, and then the worst thing.
All right.
All right. I'll do my movies first. I didn't watch that many. I didn't watch that many new movies, so don't fucking make fun of me. Fuck you. um, the best new movie I've seen this year is just the new Superman because I haven't seen the new Avatar or the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie. I would bet money I'll like either of those more, but until then, and I don't need to give my opinion on Superman. We fucking talked about it.
Yeah, we did the whole video about that one.
Best rewatch. Fuck you. I rewatched Film Red.
What was that making now? Like your 18th rewatch or
No, it's no. It might that might be 13th.
okay?
Anyway, uh, best old thing is I watched a lot of these with Puff. This is you're gonna notice a trend with this. Puff and I with Mocha, we fell asleep. We watched in color Kurosawa movie Ran, the adaptation of the Shakespeare play King Lear, and it's one of the prettiest movies to I think ever exist.
It's amazing. Like it's like just like it would be number 6 on my favorite movies this year. It was really good.
Like it's just gorgeous. Like it's one of the nicest looking things you'll ever see.
Yeah. Like they actually burned a building down. It was crazy.
It's so fucking colorful. Looking at it makes me angry when I think about new war movies. And they're all fucking bland and ugly, and I hate that.
Oh, look, it's gray. It's gray and it's gray.
It's stupid. You'll get fucking ran. And everyone, it's every goddamn color of the rainbow. And it's not like it's happy go lucky. It's fucking depressing and sad. But like it's colorful. I like pre-colored. I like the insane grandpa very clearly losing his mind in a beautiful flower field. I like it. Worst thing I watched this year, Puff, this was a hard tie between the fourth and fifth God's Not Dead movies. 'Cause Puff and I watched every God's Not Dead movie. I don't know why we did that. I picked because I also fuse them in my head a lot. Four is the one where they try to abolish homeschooling, the evil liberals, and five is the one where the dad from Twin Peaks is running as an evil progressive
Oh,
governor
I thought that was the fourth
who
one. I'm getting them mixed up in my head
no,
too.
yeah, see, I know, right? Was the one where the evil liberal dad from Twin Peaks,
You would deny
uh,
people health care because of the cost?
the cost, and that's his villain line, is him accusing the other guy of saying that. It's like, no, he's right. That's a good point. Why is he doing that? And the other guy's like, I just think we need this debt. um, God's Not Dead movies are like the first one is a fucking banger. It's bad. Like, like it's what's funny is like on the bigotry scale of God's Not Dead movies, it's probably only third place, which is crazy. Because it's like, it's pretty shitty towards Muslims, and the Asian guy story is kind of weird. Or I shouldn't say is I know he's Chinese. The Chinese guy story is pretty weird, but otherwise it's just kind of funny and stupid. The atheist and student arguments are fucking hysterical. God's Not Dead 2, court drama, fucking big old fucking It's kind of boring, man. God's Not Dead 3, they tried to make a real movie.
Yeah, I remember. That's the one with the brother subplot, right?
Yeah, like it's
That
not
was
good.
the only like genuinely compelling thing out of all the movies, I think.
No, it wasn't good, but it's the only one where it felt like they were trying to make a movie. Because like the brother is like straight up an atheist. And like one of the only good subplot in the movie, because other subplots suck. The only good subplot about the school trying to steal a church and fucking Pastor Dave's love interest. No, fuck all that. I hate that shit. But the subplot of him and his brother trying to reconnect because their family broke because the parents were a dick to him for being an atheist, and then they like get together and try and reconcile in their parents' old home. That is like kind of nice and sweet and cute, and doesn't treat the brother like a fucking demon from hell. um, and then 4 and 5 are bigotry motherload. Holy shit! 4 and 5 are insane. They're so bad. They're so mean spirited. They're so evil.
The children
Oh,
belong
yeah,
to all of us.
that was his. Yeah, because dude, that was an evil liberal. Or like they have the Muslim dad from the first movie come back and convert to Christianity to pray for his daughter's life because she got in a car crash. That shit pissed me off because like without context, the scene of him talking to the kid in the church is so fucking sweet and cute, but in the grander scheme, it's like fuck you. Oh, the third movie also had the really cool line where it was the pastor who's like, I'm a black pastor from the South. You could build the new church with all the bricks thrown through my windows, in response to Pastor Dave being like, I can't handle all this negativity. It's just like, shut up. It's not that bad. You're a baby. But no, 4 and 5 are like just like hateful propaganda opposed to the rest, which are mean spirited to okay propaganda. All right, what are your movies?
Weirdly, my 5 like worst things this year. 4 of them are movies, but none of them are the God's Not Dead movies.
What the fuck did you
They
watch that I did you?
All
If
right,
you put
so
a Descendants movie, I'm killing you. They are not worse
no,
than
there
this.
is no Descendants movie. Okay, so like at the very least, those are like fun little garbage things. But
Yes.
like the number 5 was Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness because like it was just mostly boring, but then you also ruined WandaVision, and I'm just like, well, fuck you, you ruined
Oh, okay.
WandaVision. And then number 4 is The Flash because it's like so exhausting and like
That's a
it's
funny
an
way to describe
exhausting
an act.
movie. The things like
That's not a. Hey Puff, that is such a funny way to describe a superhero movie. That's such a bad emotion to get out of a superhero
I know.
movie.
Okay, listen, it peaked incredibly early on with like the second scene where he saved all the babies. Like 'cause that was
Yeah, the
really
one where he
funny.
throws the babies in the microwave.
Yeah,
You know, there's a
it was
Funko Pop
funny.
of that scene.
Cool. Well, anyway, it was just funny and absurd. But then like afterwards, it's just like a stupid time travel plot where they break the like all you can think about is how they're breaking their own established rules like 1,000 times, and like it's especially embarrassing because it was intended to be like another reboot. Like it ends with being like, oh, you can't go back to the past and change things because that fucks shit up. Wally, it's like, okay, yeah, Flashpoint Paradox,
I'll check
they've
this
done
shit out.
this, but then like they just do it. They just have Wally change the past, and it just they just got to do that. It's the new universe now, and I guess technically this is, well, I say technically, but it's not true, but oh, this is the James Gunn universe now in a weird way because they lost
Puff,
it.
Hey Puff, check making a video chat.
All right,
I think it's fucking hilarious.
that is it's pretty good.
It's so all the fucking Funko Pop babies.
I don't care for Funko Pops, but this is a pretty funny.
No, I hate them too. But this is so fucking funny. It's the fact that they're Funko Pops makes it funnier. They're like, you know what we need to chibify? The fucking babies falling out of a building. I love this image. It makes me
Well,
happy.
anyway, number 3 was The Uglies because it's like the most toothless
Oh,
dystopian story I've ever
oh no,
seen.
fuck! I could have put that. I literally like wiped it from my memory.
I know it's very, it's like almost intentionally bland. You know, I don't know how to describe
Did
it,
you
but
hear
like
when
it's
the
so
book came
toothless.
out?
What about when the book came out?
What year do you think it came out?
Um, okay, I'm not sure if it's gonna be like weirdly old, if it's gonna be like weirdly new. I feel like it's gonna be one of those
Hmm.
two.
Yeah.
Did it come out 3 years ago?
Um, Puff, this is really funny. I can't take this serious. So Puff, for reference, Hunger Games came out in 2008.
Yeah.
Uglies came out in 2005.
That is.
You weren't even being derivative of Hunger Games, and you're still this fucking shit.
I guess it was kind of ahead of its time in a way, I suppose.
It's no, no, because like young adult dystopia was still popular then, but like Hunger Games is a fucking
Yeah.
hyper boosted it. But it's just so funny because the whole time we're like, oh, it's another Hunger Games derivative ripoff. It's like it's not even. It's not even.
Well, anyway, 2 is something I know that you love, which is Ancient Apocalypse.
I didn't count that as a movie, but yeah, we
Well,
watched.
no, it's not a
two.
movie. It's the one thing on my
Oh
5
yeah,
worst things
it's
that's not a movie.
it's a documentary.
Oh man.
Graham Hancock spends $1 million Netflix dollars that his Netflix son gave his Netflix employee's son gave him to go wander around the earth, point at ancient artifacts, and say, "What if they were 2,000 years older and made by the same people? I am very smart." And then in season 1, he brought on Joe Rogan to hype man him, but everyone hates Joe Rogan. So for season 2, he brought on Keanu Reeves to hype man him.
Oh man, he said like I think the Amazon rainforest was
A garden. He thinks it
a
was
garden.
man-made.
It was man-made. Well, could it be a coincidence? Like, yeah, I think maybe. It's fucking big trees, man. Oh well. Anyway, the worst thing I saw this year was definitely Red.
Oh, opposed to Red One, which I watched with Chas. Oh, you mean Red Notice? You fucking idiot.
Red Notice. That's the full name.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I don't. It,
Dumbass!
the nicest thing I could say about the movie is just that like obviously someone had fuck, what is it called,
A desire to make money.
no, I wasn't gonna say that. That's one of the bad things. The one thing I want to give props to, I guess, is like some guy had like an air drone and really wanted to put the camera on the air drone for funny weird shots, and like there's a
What
couple
if
of
it was
those that
this? What
stuck
if it was
out.
the same guy who did the Ancient Apocalypse air drone shots? Any shitty Netflix movie, they bring this guy in. He's like, I
Oh no!
love
This
using
ain't
my
this
drone.
this ain't just some air shot. He would want to go like zoom up and
He
back
loves
and
it.
then forward. It was like, okay, that's kind of different. I give you that, but other than that, it was just like the worst Hollywood schlock that my parents would watch, and
So
I kept thinking about
basically,
that the whole time, and
yeah, yeah, because Red Notice is like most empty art thriller heist action movie plot of all time. Ryan Reynolds is playing the character he plays in every movie where, ooh, I'm so quick, I'm so quippy and quirky, but also like really athletic and cool and sexy and everyone loves me. But they think I'm so annoying, but like in an endearing way. But like, they neg me, but like they love me at heart because I'm so hot and quirky and endearing. I hate Ryan Reynolds. Anyway, and then The Rock plays himself, which is to say he plays a brick wall that smirks, does shittier quips, and is hyper competent at a really random fucking job.
yeah, the one time he made me smile in the whole movie was when he was in disguise at the masquerade ball, and he says, "Don't touch me, peasant," and I'm like, that's just the. I like to imagine that's just what the Rock would
He
naturally
let his
say.
inner Rock out. um,
Played a
and
little
then
too naturally.
and then Gal Gadot's there, and I can't say she's playing anyone because that would imply she's acting.
Yeah.
Bad.
She's playing Wonder Woman. She's playing Wonder Woman.
No, because Wonder Woman at least doesn't know what's going on. Gal Gadot's supposed to be playing someone smart.
But anyway, good movies. Ooh, I saw Gran Torino this year, and the way I
Oh, cool.
described it in my media thread is a very grounded and mean-spirited version of King of the Hill.
That's funny.
uh, and then number 4 was Excalibur, which I saw with Mocha. And like the whole time we were
Mhm.
watching it, we were just shitting on every modern movie we can think of. He's like, this looks so good. They should make movies like this again. Oh, this looks so good. Oh my god.
Nice.
Man, I remember my favorite scene in the whole movie was when, King Arthur, like this is like 10 minutes after he gets Excalibur, like sieges his first castle, and then the guy's like, I'm not gonna kneel to you as a king, you're a peasant. And it's like, all right then. And then like in the middle of this river that he just beat this guy in a sword fight, he kneels, hands him Excalibur, and says, knight me. And then like the guy has like a come to Jesus moment, be like, holy shit, this is the king. I have to knight him now. I have to get in on
That's
this.
funny.
It was great. Number 3, Superman, which video. Number 2 is The Batman, which was also really good. And number 1, my favorite movie this year was definitely Blade Runner 2049. If I
Nice.
see it again, I'm gonna make a video about it. I
I've
won't
only
stop
seen
myself.
I've only seen the first Blade Runner.
They're
The
both really
director's
good.
cut. But all right. Next are my shows.
Ooh.
All right. The best show I watched that came out this year was this was very close. It was very, very fucking close. And they're both animes. I'm a fucking weeb. But it was a very close fight between To Be Hero X, which all you should go fucking watch that, by the way. It's so fucking cool. They changed the art style, not just from arc to arc, because every few episodes we take a different POV character, but within every episode they go through like 5 to 10 art styles. It's like I mean like radical. Like they might go from 2D to 3D. It's one of the most visually fun things I've ever seen in my life. And for people who've seen this, you can know how funny this is. After every episode, Chas and I would yell, "Where the fuck is X?" And when you know when he shows up, you know why that's funny. And then Dan to Dan season 2. I love Dan to Dan. If people say Don to Don because it's more correct, fuck you. In the opening, they say Dan to Dan. So that's what I'm saying. Dan Dan is very fun. I think Puff would like it if you ever fucking watched it. It's really funny. It kind of has like Mob Psycho level surrealist humor, but it's like a lot more crass than Mob is. Um, and I really like that like the main focus of Dan to Dan is usually like we've evolved past it a bit and focused on other things, but early season 1 was early season 2 focused on this too, which is like the abuse, exploitation, and mistreatment of women in society is like heavily focused on pretty frequently, and I think that's pretty interesting
Whoa,
for a
Shiggy,
battle
are you
shonen.
saying that this is woke? Are you saying this is a woke show? You're trying to
Yeah,
recommend me a woke show right now? How
yeah.
dare you? How could you?
I mean, people don't
For
like
a
it because it does
special
it by
year-end
like being
video,
like.
how could you do this to me?
I mean, people don't like it because it's like a girl almost gets sexually assaulted, but it's like that's the point. It's a commentary on society, because it's like the context under which it's happening is like, oh, this is commentary on a real thing that happens. I like the end of that. Best thing I watched for the first time that didn't come out this year. I watched all 4 seasons of Succession with my friends, not Puff, with my other friends. Uh, I like Succession a lot. I like the stupid, shitty dialogue. My favorite character is Greg because every Puff can confirm this. Greg is so funny that every time he talks, I laugh now, and it got so bad that we watched Perks of Being a Wallflower with Puff. Me and Mocha did because Mocha was also watching Succession, and Greg's actor's in that. And Puff, I'm pretty sure you can confirm this. Every time he spoke, Mocha and I burst out laughing,
Yeah.
regardless of context,
Uh-huh.
because he's so funny. It's great. Roman and Logan are awesome to just chant "Die, die! I hope you die." Kendall's a very sad sap. I love him. I kept saying he needs to get his cocaine boost and then kill his dad. I liked no, I forgot her name. I like Shiv. Shiv was great. Tom was pretty funny too, partially because he was with Greg. Connor. I can't explain my joy when early on Connor says, "I want to be president." It's like that's so funny, Connor. Fucking season 4, Connor is running for president, and all his siblings are like, "Drop the fuck out! You're
Oh,
stealing
no.
votes. Your votes could go to an actual fucking candidate." Best thing I rewatched. I'm watching Digimon with Mocha, and I've
Digimon
seen the first.
Frontier is your favorite version of Digimon?
Whoa, you haven't fucking finished that yet, or else it'd be somewhere else on this fucking thread. I hate
I
it.
wouldn't even blame you. I wouldn't even blame
It's
you.
so fucking boring. No, it was hard to pick between Adventure and Tamers because they're both amazing and really great. I prefer Tamers a little bit because I like Beelzebubmon and Gallantmon so fucking much. But Adventure has such a big, fun, funny cast. I love it. Fuck O2. Wormmon's cool. Ken's cool. I like Grown Up TK. I like Grown Up Kari. Fucking Daisuke. Sorry that I'm mixing Japanese and English names. Don't fucking question me. Daisuke, Cody, and Yoli. Oh my god, you think they tried to make the new fucking cast interesting, but they fucking didn't. They all suck and I hate them.
Dude, wasn't it
The
so
best thing
cool
Cody
whenever
did would just be like, "Oh, TK, the darkness in your heart." When the darkness in his heart is TK's like, "We should kill evil Digimon," and it's like, "Let him cook. He's right. Things regen in this verse. It's not even that bad. This isn't Tamers. Death isn't permanent. Let him kill. Let him murder. Unleash him."
Dude, isn't it so cool
we're
whenever TK gets to just be like, "Hey, remember Angemon?" And he's the
yeah.
strongest guy ever still.
I like when TK just physically beat the shit out of Ken. I thought that was fucking hilarious. I just fucking pinned and beat the shit out of another child. That was hilarious. I love him. No, I did like how it's like, oh, Blackmore Greymon is so scary. He's so strong. And then Seraphimon appears and they fight evenly. It's like, yes, my goat's not washed. um, no, but Adventure is so fucking. It's so funny. It's such a good, stupid, episodic thing. And I love the best thing about Digimon is they're little guys who can talk to you, unlike Pokemon, who are little guys who can't talk to you. So they're so funny and cute and endearing. And that's also why Tamers is great because it has Kudumon. I watched Tamers subbed. It has Kudumon and Terriermon, and I love them. They make me so happy every time they talk. And dude, fucking Guilmon's voiced by Goku, and that's so cool. It's one of her only non-Dragon Ball roles, and it's fucking awesome.
And, when I saw Tamers, it was dubbed, so I completely missed out and just got the raspy baby voice.
Oh, you got the Stitch impression.
Yeah.
Wonderful. No, the dub isn't even bad, but I do hate dub Guilmon. Beelzebubmon is amazing. He's one of basically probably the best Digimon in the series. Tamers is cool. I'm not gonna have to talk about it. Adventure has a more fun broadcast. Tamers has like an actual fucking plot. um, and then I'll talk about Frontiers a little bit. Frontiers is conceptually shit because there aren't any little buddies. How am I supposed to have fun when the only little buddies are fucking Poco Bokomon and the fucking Waistband Warrior? I hate them both. They're so boring. They make me mad.
The thing is, Frontiers was my favorite purely based on nostalgia, so just hearing Mocha and Shiki hate it as they were watching it has been a little heartbreaking. Be like, oh wait,
Nope.
they're right.
No, but we didn't know you watched it.
Back.
We didn't know the order you watched it. We thought you watched it fourth because that's when it came out.
No, it was
So
the
we're
first
watching,
one I
like-
watched.
Okay, no, we learned that because we're watching. First of all, power scaling in Frontier is confusing, but you have to get over that. But beyond that, Mocha and I are just like, oh, Puff, this is one Puff liked. It can't be that bad. Surely the rumors are wrong. Every 5 episodes, we're like, God, is Puff fucking stupid or something? This shit sucks. And then,
No,
oh
dude,
my God,
trust me, it gets good when Duskamon shows up.
There was one good episode and then a break. And then there was like a slight. It went from like a 4 to a 5.
See, I'm right. It gets good when Duskamon shows up.
when the twins fought each other, that was better.
Oh, it was so cool when they fought each other. It was the coolest thing Digimon ever did when they had those two fight each other.
Gallantmon fought Beelzebubmon. What are you fucking talking about?
You're right.
Also, all the movies exist, and the movies are the prettiest things on the fucking planet.
Oh, they are.
Oh,
it's
God.
kind of crazy how consistently pretty they
it
are.
pisses me off when I remember This Is Toei in the 2000s. It's like, wait a minute. The One Piece movies don't look like this, you bastard.
No, One Piece is what they did for the money so they could fund their passion project, which is Digimon movies.
Because, oh my God, the Digimon movies are fucking watch any of them. The O2 one isn't very good plot-wise, but it's still gorgeous. The first O2 one is like not very good plot-wise, but it's fucking gorgeous. Frontier pissed me off. And then the one after that is the one with the deformed Agumons. I have to deal with that.
Is there a movie for Frontiers?
Yeah, there is.
I didn't see it. I've not seen it.
Oh, you can watch it with me and Mocha after when we get to it.
Alright, that'll be a party.
Worst thing I saw, Puff. I don't know. It's not your worst show, but I think you'll agree with me that it's not very good. Dragons Riders of Berk.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Season 1.
Race to the
really
Edge.
Rough.
I like Race to the Edge, but Riders of Berk, especially season 1, they don't know what they're doing, and it's very obvious.
Yeah, I think it's also the one with like the most like annoying inconsistencies with the movie, where like like the eel thing, where it's just like, oh, is any dragon in the Book of Dragons ever been eating eels? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Hiccup discovered the eel thing like a week ago.
Yeah, what the fuck? Fuck you. And then you also just have like really inconsistent characterization. Like I think Snotlout is the best example, where there's this fucking episode where it's revealed Snotlout and his family have been winning the Child Olympics every year. They're so proud of it. And Snotlout's being like, a fucking dick, as he does. But they had a dragon contest this year, so Hiccup's like, I'm gonna participate. First of all, they have this bit where Rough and Tough keep sabotaging Astrid on accident to make it so Hiccup can come in second, even though he doesn't have both fucking legs.
Fucking peg leg Hiccup coming
months.
in second place in a race.
And it's not like, oh, he's adapted. No, it's been a few months. And then the dragon competitions win, and they're tied. He's gonna win, but then Snout's having a panic attack. His dad's not gonna like him, so Hiccup throws and lets him win. And then, literally a few episodes later, Snotlout says, "Hey, Astrid, since this is the only water left in town, maybe we should start selling it instead of giving it to them for free." And it's like, we gotta kill this guy, Hiccup, not help his feelings.
I mean, yeah, he deserved to get knocked down because he's like half, like 80% of episode plots start with Snotlout fucked up. We gotta do something now.
Stupid. And then the other 20% are Rough and Tough and stupid. But the thing is, they never try to validate Rough and Tough when they're being stupid.
No, it's only Snotlout.
Whereas thankfully, in Race to the Edge is like, no, Snotlout is a dumb fucking idiot who has to learn his fucking lessons, and he does.
That's why I love him. He's so endearing.
No, he's so good in Race to the Edge. He's so funny. God, there's a scene where it's implied he called Astrid a bitch off screen. So then he gets trapped on a Valkyrie island, and they make him think they're gonna boil him alive and eat him to scare him, and it's hilarious. But yeah, no. Also, like the show never looks great, but oh my god, season 1's really fucking ugly. Thing is, the original How to Train Your Dragon is kind of dated too, but they use lighting to their advantage a lot.
Yeah,
and also
don't look too close at like the forest trees or whatever, but like otherwise, it's still such a beautiful movie.
Yeah, and like even if everything else doesn't look great, Toothless's model is still fucking gorgeous.
It is.
That's all my shows.
All right, I actually didn't.
I diffuse anime and shows that I didn't fucking finish anything this year.
I don't have a category for shows because I didn't see enough that weren't anime, so I just have my 5 favorite anime this year.
That's fair.
I have Love Live Sunshine. Love Live.
That was this year?
Well, yeah, wasn't it?
No, Love Live Sunshine was last year.
Are you sure?
We got to Nijigasaki this year. This year was Nijigasaki and Superstar.
I could have sworn we finished.
Let me check my fucking thread.
I was going up and down my thread to fill this out. It'd be...
Oh, I could have sworn.
Anyway.
Oh no, Sunshine was October 30th, 2024.
Oh, okay. So
I'm
an idiot.
Dumbass. Should I pretend it's a different Love Live?
It's Love Live Superstar. It's Love Live Superstar.
Okay.
Love Live Superstar is actually number 4. It was Sunshine was number 5.
Just split the seasons.
Yeah. 3, The Apothecary Diaries, which has recency bias, but I liked it. And then 2.
I heard it's really good. Chas has also seen it.
Yeah, it's, and number 2 is Samurai Flamenco, which me and Shiki saw together. It's really, really funny. It's one of those shows where it's like you have to watch it blind just to see, like,
Yeah, go watch it blind. It's wonderful.
I know.
It's great. Dude, the only show that keeps me on my toes more than Samurai Flamenco is fucking Beyblade X.
Yeah.
Anyone who we have fans who know what fucking Toto the Wonderful Adventure is. If we got a fucking viewer who watches Beyblade X weekly, you know what I fucking mean. This shit doesn't make any fucking sense. Not it's bad, but in that it confuses me.
And my favorite was Frieren Beyond Journey's End, because everyone said, Puff, you would love this. And I'm like, I'm sure you're right, but I'm going to wait. And then I heard the manga went on hiatus.
Matches your old man energy.
And then I'm like, okay, I guess it's on hiatus, so I guess I'll just watch the anime to see if I like it. And it's like, wow, that was super good. That was the most predictably good thing I've seen all year, because everyone told me I'd love it.
Nice.
So what was your favorite album?
Fuck you, I don't rank my albums.
What the fuck's your problem? You not like music?
I do. I do. Anyway, I did games. I didn't play that many games this year, unfortunately. I played like fucking 10. I beat 10, I should say. A few honorable mentions. I played Pokemon Unbound, and as I said in an earlier video, played it with Pokemon Chess. We did it on the hardest difficulty, like the stubborn bastards we are. Gleefully unaware of the fact that it's so fucking hard. Some fights only have like maybe like 5 viable teams to win.
Yeah.
Puff, I had this thing where I would get so fucking mad that I if there was a certain opponent on the enemy team that I didn't have a good way to beat with my team, I had a box of 6 Avalugg and 6 Sock. The 6 Avalugg had sturdy mirror coat. The 6 Sock had sturdy counter. I would bring whatever mixture I wanted.
That sounds awesome.
And any fucking battle that pissed me off. I'd still have to bring my actual team for like stall mons, but for anything that just attacked, I'd put it in its fucking place. That shit pissed me off. Very fun though. I had a great time. We all got shinies actually. Chaz got a shiny Makuhita, and we bullied him to keep Hariyama on his team. Then he got a Poochyena. We're like, "You want to switch it?" And he's like, "No."
You can't
remember
switch it
what
for
Mocha shiny
Mighty Anna. You can't. That thing can't kill shit.
I can't remember what Mocha's shiny was. I'm sorry, Mocha. You can hate me. And then mine, thank God, I was already using a Mega Lucario, and then I got a Mega Riolu. I was like, "Let's go."
You mean a shiny Riolu?
Yeah, you know what? You know what I mean. Thank you though. Yes. Anyway, honorable mention that is gonna piss some people off. I played Digimon Storytime Stranger. Had a great time. It's super fun. Dude, Frigimon can carry me around. I had a great time. The main character is such a hot lady. I love her. The plot's really cool and kind of fucked up at times. It was kind of meaner than I was expecting, honestly. My only beef with it is like the fact that you're a Digimon tamer is like borderline never referenced. Like if you were the one fist fighting the Digimon, I think you'd have to change like 5 lines of dialogue outside of the tutorial. And that pisses me off. Because the best thing about Digimon, the show, is that all your little goobers talk to you and are your little goobers. They're your boys. When in this, they're not your boys. They're just your fucking goons. Whereas like even in Pokemon, like they bring up that you're a trainer, 24 fucking 7. They bring up that you're a trainer 24 fucking 7. And in later games, they'll like scan your team and look at your top mon and be like, "Oh, how's Gallade doing today?" It's like, yeah, that's right. These are my boys. That's all. Anyway, actual list. Best non-2025, best game that came out 2025. This would be spicy if our fans care. I like Pokemon ZA a lot. It was fun. I like Pokemon. Pokemon make my brain happy. I had a Mega Feraligatr, and he was very strong. I had a great time. And I like completing the decks.
My brothers played the game, and I haven't like touched it. Like the only exposure I've had to ZA is like Twitter has led me to believe there's a funny lesbian comedy duo in the game, and then
There's 2 actually.
Oh, neat, cool. And then B was this reaction video of some like lady, like this is like the first Pokemon game she's ever played.
Yeah, the lady, she's wonderful.
I know,
I love her.
Her reactions to like the Mega Evolutions is just like the funniest and most endearing thing I've seen in a while.
I think she then streamed Digimon.
Size queen.
She then did Digimon. And the only one I saw of her was her evolving like a cute mon, and she's like, "Oh, it was Tentamon," and she's like, "Please don't turn into some ugly spider." And then it turned into Kabuterimon, and she was like, "No." That was funny. But I like ZA. I had fun. I had a great time. Next, best non-25. This is also just like one of the 10 best games I've ever played in my life. Wow, it's an Atlas game, Puff. I played Metaphor ReFantazio, and I had the time of my fucking life. God damn, I had a good time.
Whoa, wowie zowie. Was it as good as Catherine Full Body?
I don't know. I haven't played that one. I'm an RPG man. I'm sorry. I had a great time. I loved it. It was so much fun. The story's so good. Combat so fun. It's so stylish. It's so pretty. Luis is so cool. I loved it.
I find my joke funny because I think Catherine Full Body is the Atlas game you'd enjoy the least. Based on even though I played 3 Atlas games so far, I'm just guessing.
No, I think you're right in that I don't think I dislike it. Well, no, there's a lot of fucking SMT games. There's probably a fucking stinker, but besides that, No, I get what you mean though. Just in that I've seen the gameplay, and I don't think I dislike it. But also, I like Atlas because I like stylized turn-based combat. um, Metaphor Fantasio is great. Oh, dude, there's these fucking political debates that you get to have during the game, and they're awesome because the other guy is always like a fucking caricature, so your arguments are fucking hilarious. They're like, we need to give all the money to the fucking. It's like he'll say something stupid. Like, we need to give all the money to insert whatever group I represent, like working, like a working faction. And you're like, that sounds stupid. Yeah, yeah, fuck you. One guy is awesome. He says, I'm gonna turn every city into a red light district, bro. And I love them. They're so funny. Then best game I replayed, Danganronpa V3. Specifically, the fully voice acted version with me, Mocha, and Chess, where we all voice the characters. It's a grand old time.
What was your favorite
Chess,
character to voice?
my favorite?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Who was my favorite to voice? My favorite, Giant Dangan V3 spoilers. Don't look. I've already played the game, so my friends haven't, so I try to not spoil them. And I really didn't want to spoil them on the Kaede twist. So what I did is I voiced Kaede, and I had someone else voice Shuichi. So when the shift happens, I stole Shuichi from it. And I did that strategically because I let Mocha do his most annoying voice, which is his Deku voice, because I knew I wouldn't have to put up with it for that long. My favorite character voice was Kiba was kind of funny. I've kind of lost it, but I was able to do like a somewhere between like Ben Shapiro and a robot. I've lost it. Gonta was fun too because you just talk like a dumb man. You're like, Gonta no like, Gonta so sad. The best voices otherwise were Chaz made the terrible decision to have Tenko roll her R's, and he wanted to whenever she talked for like 3 lines in a row, he wanted to kill himself. And then also like Puff, like his Kokichi voice, he channels him so perfectly it like scares me.
Wow.
It's like, yep, that's what Kokichi would sound like. That's what he should sound like. I love him. Whatever the dub is wrong. Mocha's best voice was probably who did I? Oh, also for Anthropology Boy, Chas would cover his mouth with his hand into a Bane voice. That was funny. Shit, who's Mocha's best character? His Angie voice wasn't funny. He just did a weirdly good Angie. Yeah, no, we could barely hear him. He did an Angie voice, which was kind of funny. I think because I wasn't expecting it. And then I liked his Iruma voice. Just because having to hear a grown man read Iruma lines out loud in a Valley Girl accent will always make my day. I did like the story more on replay. I think the major twist at the end was so major, it just kind of pissed me off the first time I read it. Worst game is a tie between. This is not the real one. At first, I put Find Love or Die Trying 2, which is another visual novel I read with my friends. It's a fake sequel, which is why it pissed us off. Because Find Love or Die Trying is a bad game, but it's a real game. And this was not a real game. This was like fucking nothing, and it pissed us off. Actual worst game. We played what was rated as I think one of the worst visual novels on Steam, and then Chaz downloaded it because of course he fucking did. So we played Summer Nightmare, which is kind of feels like if you combine the worst Wattpad fictions with AI and then turned it into a visual novel. It's fucking rad.
Whoa, tell me your favorite part.
Uh, Actually, by rad, I'm lying. It was fucking torture, and we wanted to beat it in one night, and it was like when we leave when we're being degenerates, we leave at like 3 a.m. It was like 4, and it's like, guys, we can't finish it tonight. We have to go. We're like, no, we want to finish it now. No, it's terrible. Oh, the best part is that the main character was accused of murdering all his classmates, and the only problem is he's kind of avoided socially.
Oh, cool.
Like he goes to school, and all his class is empty. He's the only member, but no one like does anything about it other than bully him. All right, what are your games?
Well, I kind of split mine into 2 categories. You could probably guess why.
Was it Fire Emblem and then other games?
Yeah, no, for Fire Emblem, I didn't even put a top 5. I just put like the alignment chart that I posted in 3x3.
Nice.
But for my favorite games, this is not including the Fire Emblem ones because that's a video that'll never come, or maybe it will. Who knows? Number 5 is Sonic Riders. This is a Sonic racing spinoff. The first I played like all the Riders games, and like this was the first one was the best one because it felt like it respected your ability to play a fucking game. Like, it was actually really hard to beat the story mode. Like,
Puff, a bunch of commenters were replying to your Sonic Riders footage saying, "Oh my god, this guy fucking
oh
sucks."
no, that's because that was the multiplayer they were talking about. Cause like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like I'd have the thing is like when I tried to get multiplayer for the footage, like I tried to do just single player, like like free like run, but I couldn't because apparently like on my emulator I had my controller input as both player A and B, meaning that like it just immediately thought there was two people playing with one controller. So I was controlling both characters at the same time with the same actions. So like one guy, I would just focus on one, let the other one get left in the dust till like the had to the end of the race where I had to suddenly do like 4 laps for the last guy. No, it was funny. But like the game, like the first Riders feels like trying to tame a wild animal with like how like good you have to play it, but like how like skittish it can be. Like it was actually very interesting to try and get attuned to it. Number 4 was Sonic Superstars, just because like it was. I actually didn't play that many games this year because most of it was just Fire Emblem. So this is kind of almost slim pickings, but like Sonic Superstars was just like a fun 2D Sonic game, maybe one of the best 2D Sonic games besides the Rush games. But no one gave a shit about it because it wasn't pixel art and it didn't nostalgia bait hard enough, which I think is a little sad. Number 3 is Infinifactory, which is that game where you make factories and it's just like it's fun, it's cool. Number 2 was Persona 4 Golden, because I not a huge fan of the gameplay, but I did really like the story. And
Nice.
I'm playing Persona 5 right now, and every time Morgana talks, I miss Teddy more and more.
No, that's fair. Morgana's a little bastard, whereas Teddy's only a little bastard half the time.
No, I love Teddy. I loved everything about Teddy beginning.
Don't you fucking lie. Teddy fucking sucks sometimes.
No, I loved him. He was perfect.
Okay. Teddy was a series of highs and lows for me. When he was flat Teddy, I was like, all right, this is my king. I love him. But then they teased that he might have to move in with you. And I was like, I will drop this fucking game if I wake up to this bastard. I'm not fucking doing that.
I wish I could wake up to Teddy.
No.
Anyway,
nice. Yeah, Puff is beating his first Persona game. Baby's first Persona game. He's so proud of him.
Yay, I did it. Woohoo.
I've beaten...
Funny thing about the Persona games is that of the ones I've played so far, 3 characters I've called, the player character Senpai, and I have wildly different reactions to all of them.
You only like when men do it because you're gay.
The ponytail girl in Persona 5, I'm just like, yep, it just rolls over me. When Rize calls me a senpai, my immediate response is just shut up, jailbait. Shut up, jailbait.
Because when
Get out of my face.
a game
I
makes
hate
a
how
creepy joke,
this game's just trying to appeal to weirdo losers. Like, it's fetishized and then Kanji will just say senpai in his nice, polite voice, and he'll be like, "Yes, my little kohai, what do you need? Tell me, tell me, my little kohai."
Oh yeah, that's because Kanji. Well, that's because Kanji is fucking awesome.
I love Kanji. He's my favorite. He's my
too
favorite
good
little kohai.
He's too good for that stupid fucking game. I like 4. The 4 pisses me off. Mainly because all the fucking 4 praise makes me want to have a fucking brain aneurysm. People are like, Yosuke is more of a bro than Ryuji. It's like, I'm gonna kill you.
Dude, bad Persona opinions win.
No. I've told you this before. Persona opinions don't make me fun mad like One Piece. They make me want to uninstall Twitter.
That sounds like fun mad to me. It sounds like a party.
I'm less happy for the rest of the day.
But I would be more happy.
No.
Well, anyway, the best game I played this year, which is also the best thing that came out this year, was definitely Hollow Knight Silksong. Yeah.
I'm a genius.
It was awesome. It's amazing. It was well worth the wait and so much more. And in the link in the description of this video, there is a link to the Hollow Knight Special Edition.
You fucking shill! Don't do that.
I am shilling for them. Team Cherry.
I disavow Puff. He's being a fucking
I didn't
weirdo.
give enough money to them when I bought Silksong, so I literally pre-ordered a special edition of Hollow Knight. Because I was like, these guys deserve the world.
You don't need to put a link in the description. It's sold fucking fine.
I know, and they deserve even more.
They have plenty of money.
They do have plenty of money.
I deserve that money.
But
for
your soul, if your soul feels like I have not, this game was too cheap, it was too good for the price tag, they deserve. Then do that. Do what I did.
No, don't. He's like,
The thing
these
is,
guys
I
are
also
goated
just
because
wanted a
they made
physical.
it cheap.
The thing is, I also just wanted a physical version of Hollow Knight, and
No, that's fair.
like
That's
so,
fair.
like I was gonna do that anyways. It's just like, but what if I also wanted a tablecloth?
You
uh,
fucking dork. No,
but
I believe it's good though.
so Shiki,
I
what were
played
your
Hollow
favorite
Knight when I was like a high schooler.
Nito burrito? You like it?
It was fine.
You finish it?
Yeah, I beat it.
Did you get 100% of the map?
No.
Well, then you didn't beat it.
If a platformer wants me to get 100%, it needs to make me want to get 100%.
Shiki, come on now. Like when I was finished,
Yes,
when I
that goes for
finished
you too, Mario Odyssey.
Shiki, when I finished Persona 4 and like accidentally skipped the final villain and they showed me the end credits, you were like, you have to go back and fight
Yes,
the guy.
because you
Shiki,
were
is
one
this not a
dialogue option
valid ending?
away from an
Is
entire
is
dungeon.
is this not a valid end? And you probably missed like 8 whole maps in Hollow Knight, Shiki. Come on.
That's fair. I don't really care. I don't really have a desire to replay it.
Well,
It was
anyway,
fine.
what's your favorite manga? What's the favorite manga you read this year?
I read fucking nothing this year.
What?
So I'll just go over like three things. I reread Naruto and it's still a banger. Wowza, shocking. Who could have thought? His manga technically isn't over, but it's fucking Tako Inui. This bitch doesn't update his shit. I can't say that. Real got an update recently, but I'm gonna pretend. I read Real. Real's amazing. They fake you out. You think it's just gonna be about wheelchair basketball when it's not. It's about three guys in wheelchairs, and then one. Did I say three guys in wheelchairs? Am I
Yeah,
fucking
you
stupid?
said 3
It's
guys.
about two guys in wheelchairs and one fucking just bum ass guy that's friends with them.
Cool.
And their many trials and tribulations. Also, we take a brief break to have a 10 out of 10 pro wrestling arc, and then we go back to everything else. That was fun. No, Real's amazing. Real's fucking depressing and sad and great. It does this thing where whenever you start to feel happy with where the characters are in the story, one of them just fucking takes a nosedive off a cliff, and you're like, no, you fucker!
Oh,
I was happy for like a chapter. It's a very depressing thing.
that sounds
And
great.
then,
It's
no,
been on my read
I
list
love it.
for a while.
Best manga I finished this year's and it ended this year was Mission Yozakura Family is really good. Warning, if anything
like
else
that.
ended this year, thing I would have put, but I actually haven't read it, is How Do We Relationship ended. I need to go fucking finish that because that's a good manga. And also, I'm behind on like all my weekly series. I gotta catch up with those. Worst manga. I drop bad manga, so that usually doesn't happen. But I am gonna give an honorable mention to something I read like 2 years ago. Jujika no Rokunin is a fucking abysmal piece of shit.
Oh no, but like, don't you love torture porn? Don't you love
No.
torture porn? Don't you
No, I
live for
don't.
torture porn?
No, I really don't. It's so fucking dumb and gory and just like ooh. It kind of has the same vibe of like really bad webtoons because a lot of really bad webtoons are like the revenge, the awesome, cool, edgy brutality of revenge. Um. Oh, actually, that's another thing. There's this really bad webtoon. I think it's part of the giant webtoon Street Fighter cinematic universe that I learned exists. Not Street Fighter the video game, but like webtoons about street fighting. Um, and in it is one where it's about a guy who goes to messed up schools and just beats the ever loving shit out of the kids until they correct their ways. And the moral is he's awesome and cool for doing that. And I remember reading this being like, this is like maybe the worst thing to ever be put to paper. um, so that was bad. All right, what did you read?
Well,
You read Ippo.
I did. That's the best thing I read this year. It was so good. Holy shit! And like, obviously, like I knew I was gonna love it because I saw the anime way back when, and I thought it was spectacular. And the manga was also super spectacular, awesome. Oh my god, it was so good. I mean, like, everyone knows what Ippo is and why it's good, and why you would like Ippo. But like, it's really good, guys. I mean, if you're a shonen head who has not read Ippo, do it. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Read Ippo. But anyway, to the other stuff I read this year, I kind of cheated with one thing on this list because something ended this year, but like I literally caught up to it like a few months before the end of 2024, which is My Dress Up Darling.
Nice.
I picked a great time to catch up too because like as soon like the chapter. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it. So like
Just say, yeah, I
yeah,
haven't read it yet.
yeah. So anyway, number five, To Your Eternity. I just thought was a nice manga.
Nice.
Uh,
I know people like
it's
that a lot.
yeah. There's some people that love it a lot. Like I wasn't super into it. And, like I remember Mocha like said that like yeah, like the manga felt like it was trying to get me to care too much, and I could kind of see where he's coming from with that. But I liked
Mocha
it.
just says that whenever he doesn't like things.
Yeah. Number four was Ayako, which is one of the many oh no, how the fuck am I forgetting this guy's name? He's the
Is it a
godfather of manga.
Fujimoto? Not
No, it's the
is it a
godfather
Fuji?
of manga.
Oh, it's a Tezuka manga. Okay.
Tezuka, yeah, a Tezuka manga I read, which is like it was fairly short, but I just thought like it was very well told, and I really liked the ending. My screenshot just this random guy's stalwart face, which is like in chapter one, and nothing else in the rest of the manga looks like it. So it just stuck out to me more as I kept reading
No, I
it.
said Fujimoto. That's the fucking. That's not even who I meant. I mean the fucking Chainsaw Man author and all his fucking mid series. I meant the fucking Kaiji author. What's his name?
Fukumoto.
Fukumoto. I meant Fukumoto. Because he has a million series. I've only read
Does.
one, but I heard the
And
rest are
most of them
great.
are
I heard the rest
great.
are great. I
All
believe
the
you.
everything I read from is super good.
I don't want to learn how to play Mahjong, so I'm gonna put one of those on hold. But
And also, I read Yotsuba this year, which is just this really, really cute
super
manga.
cute.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of like like the seinen video we saw because it's like, dude, adult like actual adults don't really care for gore. That's more teenagers. Actual adults just want to watch a little kid get into some shenanigans and chicanery and vicariously pretend to have a daughter. That's really cool. That's real seinen. Yotsuba is hard seinen.
Nice. All right. We'll go through the Q&A, and then if we have free time,
Wait, but I
we'll
didn't talk about my
respond.
favorite albums this year.
I forgot you. Okay, how about you do that while I look at the Q&A because I'm going to zone out when you talk about it.
All right. Well, my favorite albums that I read this year was I really liked Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino from Arctic Monkeys. The individual songs weren't like super amazing, but I just like the emotional like appeal of the album, like overall. It felt like kind of like a vacation that or like a dream that like you knew you should leave but were too guilty to try. And then number four was The Mouse in the Iron Mask from MF Doom, which was just a bunch of fun beats that I liked. Number three was In the Wake of Poseidon from King Crimson, because it's King Crimson and King Crimson is really good. And then number two is like just a weird one I listened to because of JoJo. It's the one where Vitamin C is from, Vitamin C from Part 8. It's Egg Bemyasi from Can. There's just some really great earworms on that album, and I liked it. And the number one was Blues for Olive from the Grateful Dead, which I listened to and was like, oh my god, why have I not listened to more Grateful Dead? And it's because nothing else the Grateful Dead have made is like Blues for Allah. Like they had a lot of collabs and like made it more jazzy, which was just great and cool, and I loved it. And I listened to the like there's like 4 different songs on this album that I've listened to like 100 times already.
Nice.
What were your favorite comic books this year, Shiki?
I don't read comic books
Well, why don't you read comic books?
because it's for fucking losers. I read manga like
Well,
a cool
this
person.
loser's favorite comic books this year was I read the Invincible comic, which is just pretty good. It's just honestly here because I only read 5 comics this year.
Okay.
Not to badmouth or anything, but I liked it. Number 4, okay, like I guess technically I'd put like all the absolute absolute runs here. The absolute Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman.
Yeah, I should read those before they get long.
The thing is, like, I can't wait to read these once they do actually get long because they're so good. And my favorite was the Martian Manhunter one. It's definitely the one that like changes the Martian Manhunter the most, at least like so far, because like it's just like this isn't even the guy from Mars anymore. He's just a weird little mind gremlin.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's so cool, and I love the way that it uses color all the time, everywhere. And unfortunately, I'm a shitty little pirate who pirates comics, but like it does do the thing where it asks you to put up your comic to a big bright light source for certain pages, and that's so adorable, and I love it.
Nice.
I read the Mouse Guard this year, which is just like a fun high fantasy story about like
Nice.
mice doing mice things and trekking over
Cool.
huge snowy plains and having to fight a snake, and that being the biggest deal because it's a goddamn fucking snake, dude. That's an
Hmm.
ancient dragon from Legends. Number two was Four Eyes Heart of Fire, which is imagine How to Train Your Dragon if it was a lot more mean and Italian, and that's it. it's about
Very
it's
funny.
about it's about dog fighting, but if it was dragons, and I just like really thought it was very emotionally powerful. And it
Nice.
was really well illustrated. You should read it. It's not too long right now, but like like I have no idea when the heck it's gonna end. It might like have like one more book or something. I don't know. But it's really
Hmm.
good. And then number one was Planet Hulk because I love Planet Hulk and it's so cool, and I love it when
That
they.
was this year. I thought it was last year.
Yeah, no, that was this year. So anyway, Planet Hulk is just like whenever they write Hulk like Monkey D. Luffy, it's super cool, and Planet Hulk is the most Monkey D. Luffy they ever written Hulk. All right, are you ready for comments?
Yeah, we're gonna Q&A. If we do it fast, we're not gonna do miscellaneous video comments. If we do it slow, we will.
All right.
All right. Would you shave Chopper for $1? No, that's too much effort for $1.
Absolutely. Like, dude, I already work for like 25 Canadian bucks an hour plus benefits. I'm not gonna waste my time spending half a day shearing Chopper for $1.
Theories, videos, or tweets you still remember from 2024 because of how stupid or popular it was. I'm bad with time, but I'll just put like O'Hara has just like I was worried you would I was hoping it was just a bit he'd drop, but O'Hara still to this day insisting that the romance in Romance Dawn is like uh Valentine romance is like fuck you, I hate you. Why you're it gets me mad every time I think about it.
I guess like
So
my generic answer is always just Sanji Lunarian.
mhm. Well, no, that's not this year.
Oh, not this year, but didn't it say 2024?
2024. Yeah, why did that? I think they're stupid. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
To hear that
No,
comment,
because if we're doing
She means you're
2024,
stupid.
no, Pop. Because if we're doing 2024, the answer is the Randy Troy theory because that came out in 2024,
Oh, you're right. Holy shit.
and that sucks dick. But otherwise,
Makes me ill.
yeah, no, yeah, no. Otherwise, it's hard to remember when certain ones came out. Like, there's definitely dumb ones we're forgetting about. Some come and go so quick, I forget about them. It's like a fucking like brain like release. Like I'm protecting myself. Um, Now that we're past the end of his part of the flashback, was Rox everything you thought he'd be, or were you disappointed at all? He's not what I expected, but I wasn't disappointed because I'm not a fucking baby.
Oh yeah, you can go back to the early videos and find that he isn't at all what I'd expect he was. I thought
No,
he'd
I
be more
thought
evil.
he's not. He's not what we expected in certain ways, and was in other ways. Um,
I'm gonna
he
be
was
honest,
fine.
he was kind of like less of a deal than I thought he would be, because I thought like he
No,
was gonna have like a really well developed dynamic with Roger, but he didn't. Like for
the
like
reason he doesn't is
reasons,
like interesting and neat,
but
but
like
you know
like I guess like I was just expecting like something different.
something else.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd have a dynamic with Roger, honestly. I thought he was just going to be like a bigger bad than. I thought Roger was going to be actually kind of more of a chuckle fuck. Like, I thought it was going to be like Luffy versus a warlord, where like it's this new and up and comer versus a guy who's like, actually, who the fuck are you?
I thought it was gonna
So I
be
was
kind of
actually
like that
surprised they
too,
even
but
knew
like
each other that well. Um, are any of you guys reading Makoto Raikou? Time to go to Google. What is
nope,
Makoto Raikou?
that it's a
What
big
is it?
nope.
Have I? Oh, it was, that's the sequel to Zach Bell or Zatch Bell.
Oh, all right, that's on my list of stuff to read actually.
I'd like to read Zatch Bell, but the early scans are ugly, so I'm gonna have to do it when I'm in the mood to read ugly scans.
There's like a short list of ugly early scans, but try and power through that I have. One of them's Kinnikuman because
Right.
I want the clout of having
Yeah.
read Kinnikuman.
Yeah, dude. Kikimon's funny because there are releasing high quality versions of some, but it's also so old that even well read, it's like I hate this old paneling. Um, have you ever read Golden Kamuy? If yes, what do you think? I have not
I like Golden
because
Kamuy.
I had a friend who loved it and he sold it terribly to me.
Oh yeah, you mean Croc?
Yes.
Yeah, no, like Croc was actually
Um,
really obnoxious about it. Like, guys, you have to read it. It's the
No,
greatest
it
thing
wasn't that. It was the way he tried to describe the comedy made me hate it. I read it back in the day. I think I got up to the like the first encounter with the guy with the stitches on his forehead, and then something happened and I dropped it. I probably found something else. What is the
I
worst
thought it
piece
was
of
really
media
cool.
Nice. What is the worst piece of media you guys have ever consumed? Anime, manga, TV show, book, etc. Okay.
Ever?
Worst anime I've ever
Ever?
consumed? The thing is, like, the actual answer is something we didn't finish, but like beyond that, worst anime. What is like worst anime? That's easy. Bay Raiders, Bay Raiders powered by Bay Wheels. If you've seen that, or like
You
Bay
finished
Wheels, Bay
that?
Raiders. Yeah, we finished it with Chas. Bay
Holy
Raiders is one of
shit!
the worst things on the planet, and also Puff. Another thing, Frontier's fault because Bay Raiders copies Frontier's plot.
It does?
Ah,
It
yes,
does? That's
yes.
surprise to me. What?
You know, they get isekai and they get the powers of the ancient legendary warrior heroes, and then they need to go and find the other halves. And I was like, wait a fucking minute, that's the plot of fucking Bay Raider. Bay Raider is also funny because it does one of the only they were right and they killed them main villains. Main villain appears and he's kind of evil, and he like and like then he restores the world's like grass and water and trees and shit. This is a couple of years ago. Um, but then they're like, you can't do that. You're making the spirits do what you want. And it's like, wait, I don't give a shit. He's bringing back the fucking resources to this fucking desert nation. Let him go. Let him pop off.
I guess if
No,
I were
Bay
to think
Raiders
of
is the
like
worst anime
if
I've
I
ever
were
seen.
thinking like maybe like manga, I'm not sure about anime, but like manga, it's definitely like of stuff that I've like heavily invested in, like finished beginning to end. That wasn't just something
Hmm.
I either forgot about because it was boring.
Hmm.
It probably has to be We Never Learn
Yeah.
or
I'm
Seven
glad
Deadly
because that was
Sins. It's
my
one of
least
those
favorite and
two.
I made you read it. And I read it weekly, so my beef with it is greater than
Oh yeah,
yours.
no, absolutely. There's like an old video we have. I think like one called
Rom-coms.
yeah.
I think it's like I think you made the title "Japan Hates Trad Wives"
Yes,
because you're
yes,
very
that's the
funny.
thumbnail. Is
Um,
Japan Hates Trad Wives. Go to that one if you
no,
want our impressions of one of the worst manga
you know,
ever.
and then the worst battle shonen I've read or and finished, like we're doing like long-running successful series, not some piece of shit that got axed in 7 chapters. That's not interesting. It's Seven Deadly Sins. Fucking
There's
Seven
even
Deadly.
some things that did get axed in like 4 chapters that I would say I
That are
liked
better.
more.
Yeah, dude, I like Phantom Seer way more than Seven Deadly
Dude, I
Sins.
love Common Boxer. Common Boxer's so cool and funny.
Mhm.
It's
Nice.
you should
Yeah,
all
you
read
made a
Common
video
Boxer.
on it.
Yeah, can you
Um,
believe that? Go read Common Boxer, everyone. You can go and probably read the manga faster than it would
mhm,
take to actually watch the video on my
mhm.
channel.
Worst TV show I've ever seen. Again, there's like probably shitty one season just garbo shows. There's also like endless slop shows like the 5 million NCIS or like terrible live action shows. I'm not counting all that. That's cheating or like yeah, reality TV shows. That's cheating. I'm not counting all that. None of that counts. I'm gonna be a normie and just say Game of Thrones season 8 because I'm right.
Oh no, that's like probably the worst thing anyone's ever made ever, possibly. Possibly.
It really is because it's a potential drop and it like wastes like other great artists' talents.
Yeah, I
Like
remember.
it wastes great special effects artists, great composers, great actors on two chuckle fuck writers.
I
Worst
know.
book. Worst book. That's interesting. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna say nothing. I don't finish bad books.
You know, I'm,
I
I'm
don't
just
like
gonna
a
be
book.
honest.
I
I
drop
haven't
it.
read enough books, but oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do my 5 favorite books this year.
Did you read 5 books?
Yes, I actually did read 5 books, but they're
Are they
all
all like?
they're all from the Elric saga. So I read one book series this
Okay,
year.
that's cheating then. Okay.
My favorite one was Fortress of the White Pearl.
Mhm.
For Elric
um,
Saga fans, tell me if that's a hot take or not, or am I like
nice.
a normie for liking the
That's
Fortress of the
funny.
White Pearl? Tell
Um,
me.
Are either of you reading Gachi Akuta? Guys, back in like October, bad shit happens and I fell behind on all my weekly series, I will catch up. So currently no, but I did read it from chapter 1 initially because it was being advertised as by the by Okubo's assistant, and I was like, oh, well, Fire Force is pretty. And I read chapter 1. I'm like, yep, this has heavy Okubo vibes and is also fucking gorgeous. I will keep reading it. And I did for a while, and then October happened, and now I'm not.
Dude, I just remember another thing I forgot to do that I did last year.
Hmm.
The
Wait, it's one
hottest.
of the best. Wait, it's one of the best week to week, chapter to chapter reads I've had since part 1 of Chainsaw Man. That's not a fucking praise. Chainsaw
I
Man.
think it's just one of
Dude,
those sentences that
any
like age
Fujimoto
yourself.
video would be so funny because you would be like generally positive, and I would not because he has not made a single fucking thing I like. I've read all his shit too because everyone
I like
gasses all of it.
Chainsaw Man. I think
I
Chainsaw
don't.
Man's cool. I
And
like
Chainsaw
Chainsaw
Man's
Man.
mid as fuck. And then the only thing I haven't read is Fire Punch because Mocha hates it. And when he described why he hates it, I'm like, oh, I would hate it more than you.
Yeah, no, I think Fire Punch is thoroughly okie dokie. There's some parts I liked, other parts where I'm like, I'm not too sure about this,
No,
but I thought it was
Fujimoto is yet to
alright.
make anything I like. I
I
don't like
liked
anything
Goodbye
he
Eri.
makes.
I thought it was a sweet short story.
A lot of the art direction for Gachiakuta is lost in the anime. All right, I'm gonna be a hater towards not just you, but Gachiakuta fans in general. It's similar to MHA fans the last time because like when people get a Bones anime, they will look at like okay, MHA had the arc swapping, which is weird, but otherwise, people look at a good-looking, pretty well adapted Bones anime and whine, and they get me mad because it's like you fuckers. If most things got this level of adaptation, I wouldn't be screaming at everyone to read the manga. No, because what I've seen Gachiakuta's anime is very nice. Like I sure it's not fucking 1-to-1, but I don't think it needs to be. Um, one of you feels like you'd be a big Danganronpa fan. I mean, we've both played it.
We both like Danganronpa.
I think I probably like it a little more, but that's about it. Can either of you do a backflip? No.
No, definitely not. Maybe like a few years ago, but not after I've started working full time.
Puff, here's a question for you.
Ooh.
Are there any shows that you want Shiki to watch, but he refuses to?
Well, the running joke in our Discord server is I want everyone to watch Revolution Girl Utena,
Which
but
is
like
actually isn't my fault because I have a group of 3 people and we pick a new thing to watch together. And I've pitched Utena like 4 fucking times and they've shot it down. And also, I've seen most of Utena and then I kind of fell off it. So like I'm the second most knowledgeable on it in the cult.
I've already seen it twice. I saw it twice and I like it. I
That's
really like it. I
super
really
creepy.
love it. I think it's super cool and I like the movie too. And there's so much you
Mhm.
could talk about. And like
That wasn't the question.
I really like Revolutionary Girl
Is there
Utena, and I
anything else
wish a
you try
lot
to
of
get
my
me to
friends
watch
would
that I
try
tell
and
you
watch
to?
it.
Is there any other show you tell me to watch that I tell you to fuck off on?
Not none as
It's not a
prevalent
show,
as
but
Revolutionary Girl
I'm
Utena.
never watching or listening to hate. Unless we get like a Cats level video recording, I'm never engaging with Hades Town.
Hades Town, like whatever, fair enough. I asked you a while back, and you said you're not sure. Like obviously you're not,
You
but
bring it
like
up as a joke every now and then.
there's like one other thing which I keep trying to get the our Discord server to watch, and it's Hot Wheels Acceleracers because I think it would be a fun
No,
party.
no.
Not because it's good and because I genuinely love it. I think it's amazing. Or just I think this would be fun schlock and like some like weirdly interesting stuff that I or like
Mhm.
awkward deliveries that I think you guys would enjoy.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see here. Actual best One Piece theory of 2025. It's mine. That's not true. I came up with it yesterday. We'll save that for another thing. We'll get to it. But I do have, Puff can confirm. I came up with a good idea yesterday.
I don't remember what it
Best
is, but
theory of
yes, it's
20.
true.
Oh no. My best theory of 2025, Puff, is the Horcrux pyramid scheme.
Oh, that was funny. That was a funny one.
That's my favorite thing I've come up with. Actual best like fun like fan theory. What's a fan theory we liked? We only talk about bad ones is the thing. If it's good, we're like, that was nice, and then we don't talk about it in our videos.
Yeah, because it's bad One Piece opinions, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
What
in
was
like
one
the
that we
theory
thought?
tier list, there's something in there that like.
Yeah, check the. Shit. I'm trying to think of something creative too. Something where it's like, oh, that's such a fun idea. I
Is there
love
anything there
that.
that isn't just like something that like is like something we usually talk about and not someone else? Like say like Wapple eating Pluton. Like is there any like
I'm trying to think of
would
like
we
a
count
new
that?
like. I'm trying to think of like a newer earnest theory where it's like, yeah, I like that. That's a fun idea, and I'm struggling badly
Maybe
because I'm
like the one that
stupid.
Emu's a child, because I think that could be kind of interesting.
That's really cool. I don't think so. Have that is really cool, and I do like it. Um, shit. Oh, I know. My favorite one that I don't think is very likely is the theory that Domi Reversi only works on your home island. I
Oh
think that's
right, yeah,
so
that
fucking
one.
cool.
That is a fun idea.
I don't think it's gonna happen because I feel like it'd be really hard to write around, like forcing good of situations. But it's so fucking cool, and there's so many thematic things you could do with it that I do just think it kind of fucking ball. It's just like, oh, that kind of fucking rules. Um, what are your top five anime slash romance manga? All right, I got this. I got this. I got this. Watch me go. Number one is Kaguya-sama. Kaguya-sama
Absolutely.
is the
Yes,
only.
yes, 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 yes,
Kaguya-sama is
yes.
not only my favorite seinen, it's the reason my top three favorite manga aren't the big three because it's breaking them up. um,
It's one of the
number
it's like the
two,
funniest manga ever written. I love it. My
it's
brother
great. Number two
started
for
watching it like
me,
2 days ago, and I'm so happy. Like, yes, 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 yes.
yes. Number two is Bloom Into You. I love Bloom Into You. It's great. So dramatic, so pretty. One of the best manga ever using like negative space. Makes me happy. Number three is Nisekoi. It's my favorite harem. I like it a lot more than most people, and I am aware of that. Number four is like I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna put a Tide Puff. I'm gonna put because I love these for very very similar reasons, which is Oregaru, My Love Story, and then Teasing Master Takagi-san. I love these because they make me feel good. They make me happy. They cleanse my
Takagi-san is
soul.
really funny. I like it. It's
I
so
think
funny.
I think Takagi-san I'm gonna put higher, not because I think it's better, but because not like I don't think it does the romance better, but it holds like a very special place in my heart of like the easiest way to cheer me up is to give me a fucking chapter of Takagi, and I'm happy now. And then five is I'm gonna put one honorable mention and one real one. Honorable mention. I need to fucking finish How Do We Relationship. That manga is so fucking good. It's about gay college women and their struggles. Sometimes it's kind of fake and dumb. Like one guy isn't homophobic, but he's homophobic towards them just to be a dick for the sake of it. Fucking hilarious. And some are real, like they cover the idea of like what happens in like a relationship where you genuinely like each other, but like you don't match at all in intimacy. And I like seeing that get covered. It's fun. It's funny. Um, I need to finish it. And also, I'm gonna put my favorite romance anime, which is fucking Toradora.
Toradora is very good.
I used to rewatch Toradora every year for Christmas. I had a great time, like around Christmas time. Not in a day. It's not
The
possible.
thing is, like, I'm
And
having trouble
then
thinking of a fourth and fifth romance manga I really love. Like the first three, like
nice.
come to mind like immediately, but like the other ones are like, is there like a
All right.
third or
I
fourth
guess I'll
that
talk
I'm
about
really
one
really
more.
into? Like
I don't want to bring
I read
something.
Bloom Into You this year, which is like, or not Bloom Into You. I mean, the fragrant flower blooms with dignity. I read that this year, and I
That one's
like that.
really good,
That's
but
really
I fell
good, but
behind
like,
on the weekly
is it
again,
like,
so I'll.
but like, it doesn't feel like it would be in my top five, and I'm trying to think of what is in my
Fair.
top
I
five.
assume my dress up darling's there.
It is, yeah. It's, the top
Okay,
three
I'm
are
not stupid.
Kaguya-sama, Dress Up Darling, and My Monster Secret.
Nice. Let me think. Oh, one that I'm gonna put as an honorable mention because I haven't read it since I read it as it was serialized, and I haven't reread it since, so I'd have to figure my thoughts. But I remember reading Blue Flag. I had a great time. I'd have to double
Oh,
check
Blue
it though, but
Flag's
I remember
nice.
really
I
liking
like Blue
Blue Flag.
Flag.
I like Blue Box too, but I fell behind on that. Fuck me. It's another thing I have to catch up on. I remember
Inuyasha
liking
was
Blue
very
Box.
comfy. I liked that one. But like it
Inuyasha
is
is
a
very comfy. That's
yeah,
true.
it is comfy. But like, again? It's
I
like,
like
what
it.
is it? My top five though? I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Or like I like Ranma, but I think I like Ranma more for the gags than the romance. Opposed to Kaguya, where I love it for
Quintuplets.
everything.
It's been a while since I read Quintuplets, but I remember liking that one a lot when I was reading it
It's
weekly.
it's
Maybe
pretty good
that'd
if I
be it.
remember. Oh, Puff, you gotta give Kaguya credit. It's the only time a dog beat us in chess. We actually got fucking queer baited.
No!
To be
She
fair,
was
we only got
dreaming of
half
being
queer
a
baited.
freeloader in
Aisaka was
Chica's
confirmed.
house!
Hayasaka was confirmed. It was the other one. Dude, no, Puff. If Hayasaka being gay was confirmed, that one Nazi on Twitter wouldn't have her as his PF. Like, it was confirmed. But if it was, like, harder confirmed, like she actually dated Chica, that one Nazi on Twitter wouldn't have her as his PFP. Damn it!
Oh
Damn
god, dude, you
it!
just reminded me there's actual fan art of Hayasaka in an actual Nazi uniform, and I saw it once. I'm
Yeah,
like,
because
God
that one
damn
fucking Twitter account. No, no.
Which
If
is
I'm a
so
shipper
weird
for
to imagine
Papa,
because this is she works for a Japanese lady, so it's just so funny to
well,
imagine.
yeah, but it's just because the guy's racist and a weeb, because racist weebs are very common. No, but
But it's
no,
just so
the
funny to
Puff, that's one.
imagine like Kaguya walking into her house one day and just seeing Aisaka wearing that and be like, "Oh, I didn't know you'd be back so soon." It's like, what
No,
the fuck are you
no, heck no.
wearing?
No, I don't like that. No, what I will say is like, even though we make fun of shippers a lot, and not just gay ones, who's not fucking liars. I hate all of you. I think we've said regularly, I hate straight shippers more than I do. The only ship that I like think it's like I'm the only ship where it's like I'm actually salty it didn't happen is Chika and Hisaka because they fucking baited my ass. They fucking got
Oh,
me,
I
and I'm so
saw.
mad.
We saw. I read Under the Luck this year. That was pretty good. I like that one.
Oh, nice. It's another thing I didn't fucking finish. God damn it.
Oh, you
Well,
haven't
that's
finished it
different.
yet?
No, I fell behind on it, even though I was reading it weekly for a while. I think I read it up to the Beyblade fight, and then I fell off.
Hmm.
And then I heard it ended, and I didn't read it right away because I wanted all the physical releases to come out so I could read the highest quality versions online. But that's definitely already happened. So I will probably do that this year.
Yeah. I'm looking through my list and it's like, oh, I liked Sinner of the Deep Sea, but isn't it my top 5 though? Or I don't know about that. And that's just the cycle I'm
Puff's
going through now.
indecisive. Well, one of your favorite romance anime is like, even if you don't love it for the romance, is Utena.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I love Utena. Utena's so good.
Yeah,
Even for the romance, it's really good. Oh,
yeah, good.
Mikani and the Sea Woman. I like that one. That one.
Good.
I have to review it if I'm gonna decide if it's in my top 5 though.
Okay.
I just read it weekly until it ended. It did end though,
That's
which is
good.
nice. Whenever I think about it, I just literally think about Simple and Clean from Kingdom Hearts. Just that song.
Nice.
Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's because it's on
Nice.
a beach. It's because of the goddamn
That's
beach.
fine. That's fun. There's some romance series I want to check out. Like, I should really fucking watch or read Nana. That seems like I'd have a great time.
Dude,
What was another one?
I liked Queen's Quality, but like, isn't it my top 5 though? I don't think so.
Shut up. Oh, Fruits Basket's really good. I'm not putting it though,
I liked
because the
Spicy
romance
Wolf.
is not my favorite thing. I haven't seen that since I was like fucking 14.
Yeah, the thing is, Spice Wolf, it's one of those things where, like, I remember liking it so much, but I remember nothing that happens in it, even though I've seen it twice.
The problem is Comey's really good, but only for like 8 chapters.
The first volume of Comey is, like, amazing, but it never reaches that height again, even though it's
I
funny
think
and
you
cute and nice.
misunderstood my joke.
But that's how I feel about it, is that, like, like, the emotional peak is, like, the end of the first volume, and then it just kind of, like, goes down and never reaches that peak again for me.
Okay. My joke is there's probably only like 8 chapters where Arissa talks for more than a sentence.
Right, yeah. How could I
That was my
forget?
joke.
Oh my,
That was
how could
my
I
joke.
forget? How could I forget?
All right. Anyway, we've been on this for a while. Next, have you guys read Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun? That's another one I fell
Yes,
off
I'm
on, but
caught
I
up.
read a lot of it, and it's funny.
It's really funny and cute and wholesome, and I like it, and I have never not enjoyed it. I love how
Uh,
I remember when MHA was coming, we were like, dude, this is like, like a slice of it's like 50% slice of life, 50% battle shonen. It's like, no, you're wrong. It's like 98% battle shonen and then 2% slice of life. Iruma is actually like 70% slice of life, 30% battle shonen, and I like it.
Nice. Yeah, it's good. It's funny. Hey, Puff.
Yeah.
Well, we got first of all comment saying, "Are you guys gonna cover Rohan when you do part 9?" I already did cover fucking Rohan.
Yeah, it didn't get its own
Uh,
video, but like you did mention in the part 4 one, right?
yeah, I did. Next, are you gonna do a video on Fire Force? The anime ends soon. Puff, you wanna know something really funny?
What's really funny?
Um, I'm pretty sure the last thing the Fire Force anime did, or like roughly, was the live action chapter.
Uh-huh.
You know how after that we just get like the final arc, like all the fights and then the final interaction?
Yeah.
That's all gonna be one season.
Really?
Yes. Or like one.
Is
It's gonna be short.
Is it gonna be
They're
like
gonna be
Attack on?
speedrunning.
Is it gonna be like Attack on Titan, where there's 3 final seasons?
No, I think they're just speedrunning, which is concerning.
Oh, Shiki, you know what's one thing that we one movie franchise we binged this year that we should talk about?
Was it zombies?
Yes, I was gonna say Harry Potter, but we should talk about zombies instead because it's better.
Okay, zombies is really
I'm
cool.
exceptional, Zed. All my family and friends.
Correction, zombies 1 and 2, 1 and 3 are cool. I don't like 2 very much. Okay, Harry Potter. We watched all Harry Potter, and I have no strong opinions on it.
Yeah, no,
The
it
fact
was.
that this rules so many fucking people's lives is sad. We say it with our One Piece channel, but One Piece is better, so I'm right.
I know, dude. Like, my brother's a Harry Potter fan, and I'm like, dude, really this, and then like I watched Star Wars. I'm like, okay, Harry Potter's a little bit, but then I actually watched Harry Potter. I'm like, oh, okay, both are bad. I don't like.
No,
I don't think either's a good decision. If you choose that this is your obsession, I don't think it was a good call either way. No.
here's the thing. I think Harry Potter fans are better than Star Wars fans in that half of Harry Potter fans are just living in shame that their author's a piece of shit. Whereas Star Wars fans are just the most annoying little shit knockers on the planet.
Oh, I could agree with that. The fan base wise, Star Wars is worse.
Hate Star Wars fans. Half of Harry Potter fans live in shame. The other half embrace it. They're all bad. Harry Potter, we literally had no strong feelings. It's so fucking whatever. Yep. Favorite One Piece chapter 2025. Let me look up the fucking chapter.
My favorite
One
chapter
Piece.
was whatever one they first introduced the gag of Ja Rule's helmet, because that was my favorite thing in
That's
One Piece
fair.
this year.
I'm literally going to just like fucking. I'm gonna have to just like kind of vibe what is going on by the chapter title, and I'm sure I'll come to a good conclusion. I'm smart. I'll
We
figure
don't
out what I
have like a
want.
definitive answer for this. Sorry.
No, I'm gonna be fucking vibing this. All 2025 One Piece chapters. There's gotta be a list of this fucking somewhere. I bet it's on fucking Twitter. This sounds like something Twitter would have.
Oh
Archer, are
man,
you fucking playing
I
somewhere?
completely forgot. I played Sonic X Shadow Generations this year.
It's
It's
pretty good.
not better than Sonic Riders, but hey, it was pretty cool and I liked it. And when they brought me back to Rail Canyon, Sonic Heroes that still has its fucking claws in me grip my heart. I'm like, I'm home. I'm home. I'm falling for the nostalgia bait. Oh no.
135 through 1135 through 1169. Thank you. Where doth I find a thing of this? The wiki didn't give me what I wanted. Oh, I found a power scaling chart. What? That's not what I fucking wanted. Suck me.
Dude,
Chapters tier list.
you know what's a
Hooray! All
movie
right,
you
hold on.
missed
Let me
out on
zoom
this
in.
year?
What?
You missed out on this movie Miyamoto watched, which was really good, called MVP Most Valuable Primate.
No, I did
It
not
was
actually. Nice
super
try,
cute
though.
and funny and good. Love
Nice
you,
try,
homegirl.
but no,
Love
I
you,
didn't.
homegirl. That's a reference for the real ones.
Let's see here. My favorite was probably. I'm thinking really hard. Just say I'm staring at the chapters and contemplating. Um, shit. What is my favorite? Fuck. Uh, um, damn. There's a lot of interesting stuff in some, but I can't remember which was which. No. um, I am going to say, without thinking very hard, I think it was the right after Rox died, the one where Harold gives himself over to Eam and starts like beating the shit out of his own people. That was probably my favorite chapter.
Recency
Oh,
bias.
or
Pleb.
or spoiler. Literally, not really. It's like 2 weeks. But the most recent chapter, I laughed so fucking loud when that fucking squirrel.
It was really good.
I laughed. I
Oh
laughed
goodness.
for a very long time. I laughed loud for a long time.
Dude, that
Um,
squirrel's been
so
on on Loki's back all this time.
I love the squirrel. Anyway, surprised there hasn't been opinions on Demon Slayer. We definitely could, in that I could talk about Demon Slayer forever and Puff couldn't.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. Shiki can
I
talk
don't
about it
even love
forever.
it.
I'll be like, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I don't even love it, but I just think it's really interesting to talk about.
Yeah, man.
Mainly, half of it
They
is how
do
much I
sword real
fucking
cool.
hate the anime adaptation.
Yeah, yeah. I've listened to him bitch about it 1,800 times, and it's the same point every time.
And
And
I'm always right. And I'm always right.
yes, you are always right. You're always right. You're always
Mention
right.
anything related to Danganronpa slash Miraculous Ladybug, my life is yours. We'll keep teasing the Ladybug video till we actually make it. We're doing research, which is called we're gonna watch Pretty Cure.
Yeah,
Which is research.
We're watching Pretty Cure right now. We start with the original. It's fun. It's
which
cute.
Miraculous is absolutely heavily inspired by. What were your? Oh, I already did that. Since you guys basically finished JoJo's, I want to ask your opinion on the greatest JoJo video ever. What if Giorno only made pit bulls and babies? What the fuck? That sounds like a video.
I think he'd
More
lose a
serious
lot of
question.
fights if he only made pit bulls and babies.
Yeah, I agree. I think he'd lose most of his fights. Make a One Piece bingo prediction video. That's gonna be the last thing we do because we're gonna make the list and I'll present the card next bad opinions. Um, have either of you read Goodnight Poon Poon? I read it like maybe 5 years ago. Thought it was kind of and then moved on. I think just nothing really like it's not like it's one of those things where it's like it never really got me to engage, so I can't give like a serious take on it.
I'm the same. Like I never even finished it. I just read like the first like 5 chapters and be like, I'm
Mhm.
kind of bored, and I'm not a
Um,
lot of in. It's not holding my interest. So
yeah.
I'm moving on.
Um, Bad Tokyo Ghoul
Someone
opinions.
I know, I forget who it was like, how you dropped Pun Pun? I'm like, yeah, I dropped Pun Pun. I'm very sorry.
That's funny. Mhm. Bad Tokyo Ghoul opinions. That requires me to finish Tokyo Ghoul, you jackass.
I watched season 1 like 5 years ago.
I've read them.
I'm
I've read
ready
some
to
of them
do
already.
this.
I don't like it very long. Who is your favorite non-anime YouTuber? Us when we cover non-anime topics. Kablam.
Only correct answer. Woohoo.
All right. Puff, I remember finding out you're a fellow Mega Man fan to some degree from your main channel Nuzlocke video a while back, and never forgot because I'm annoying as fuck about Mega Man. Do you have any takes on what little we know about Mega Man Dual Override from its announcements this year, or are you not deep enough to have any? I have a take, which is when Jeff Geoff at the Game Awards said this series has been gone forever, and then they showed Mega Man. I thought the last game was a while ago, but not like that long ago. Why you acting like it's fucking Kid Icarus? It's not in the fucking Shadow Realm.
Yeah, no, it's
They
not
make
Kid
games
Icarus. Like
sometime.
they actually never stopped making Mega Man games, which is the funny thing.
Well, they think it's been a bit of a gap since the last one. Not like stupid long, but like waiting for a new Persona game long. I want Persona 6. All right, next we got like one. This is I think the. Oh wait, here we go.
I didn't get to answer the
Another
question
can you?
though.
Oh, sorry. You can keep going. I thought you weren't in deep enough. I'll be honest. I thought you just
I'm
weren't.
not in deep enough. Very sorry. I
Yeah.
played most
Okay,
of
no,
the
I was
Mega
ready to
Man
skip it
games,
because I
but
knew your
I'm
answer.
not like caught up on the current news for Mega Man. I'm just kind of like waiting for the next thing to come out.
Oh no, here's the take we got that I told you about. Do you think for pacing's sake, the God Valley flashback would have worked more as an end of arc flashback? It helps with characterization, but I feel like a lot of it wasn't necessary for where the story is now. It just feels more like a speed bump that Oda really wanted to write rocks and couldn't wait. Here's my take on that. 1, flashback isn't over. 2, arc isn't over. So you can't be saying either of these things yet.
Yeah.
2, bigger one. A flashback, because the flashback is still like the flashback is still very heavily about Harold and Loki, who are very important to the current arc, and Rox is very important to Harold and Loki, who are very important to the current arc. So I think it works. And also, like a flashback can just cover things that aren't super relevant to the arc. What we see, Roger laughed, is not the most relevant thing in the world to Wano.
Well, I mean, like like with Gear 5, and like the whole
But we
Kyle's
don't
a
actually
sad,
know
depressive
how
thing,
those
like,
are connected. That's all theory
yeah,
based.
I know, but like I just mean like in the even just like in a visual like metaphorical sense, which is like the symbol of a smile is important to Roger, and now it's also important to Luffy. It's like it's you can
Yeah, but
you
like Rob, but
see
also
it.
like Rox's place in the world very clearly ties into Elbaf. Because Rox, just like Harold, just like
Oh yeah, no,
Elbaf,
like
is the
obviously
whole
like
thing of
it
like
doesn't tie in as much as like say like
yeah,
Rox to Harold or whatever, but like
yeah.
it can if you squint your eyes.
No, that's my point. Roger ties in less than Rox. um, Next, this is the only comment I responded to because I was confused. They said JJK Medulo. For me personally, a Medolo. How do you say? I don't give a shit. I'm not reading.
JJK Alien Invasion. That's what I'm calling it.
For me personally, that's the best thing to come out of JJK, especially after those last two arcs. Trash. What's wrong with you? The Culling games were awesome. Skuna Fight was very mixed, but the Culling games are fucking awesome. I love the Culling games. And while I liked the first half of Yale's JJK video, I didn't like the second half because it didn't include any of the major criticisms. That's the part where I said, "What you talking about?" And they said one, how ass binding vows were and how the lack of explanation every time they were used. I can see how this would annoy someone, but I didn't care because it's just like Skuna's old and magical. Look at him, he's gonna be old and magical. And also, I just thought it was funny how much he spammed him. Like I thought it was actually hilarious.
Yeah, no,
He just had a cheat code.
Like again, there's a lot of a ton of text in JJK fights, but the fact that so much of it was like, oh, it's another binding vow, just kind of made me chuckle. Like,
It was really funny.
fucking
It's the
funny.
thing where it's like I think they're as bad as the rest of JJK, where it's too much fucking yapping for an underwhelming explanation. When the fight could just have like negative yapping and be amazing. And you know I'm right, because that was also Kubo's take on JJK. um Characters stop being characters, rather just being figures slammed at each other for 30 weeks, aside from Yuta and Yuji. I don't agree with that. I actually think every character that fights Skuna actually does have like a thematic reason. They're just usually not very good or interesting. Like even fucking Miguel. Like he has a
Yeah,
reason to fight Skuna. Or like the remnants of Kenjaku have a is Kenjaku the good one or the bad one? Kenjaku's the bad one. Who's the good one? Ghetto.
Ghetto.
Ghetto. Ghetto's goons had a really good reason to fight Skuna. Lightning Guy was really important for characterizing Skuna. Like all the Kusakabe, I don't give a shit about Kusakabe. No, or Lawyer Boy. That was like a big part of his arc. So I don't agree that they're just being like knocked against each other. Um, I think they are being explored. The problem is these characters aren't fucking interesting.
Yeah, no, it's like I don't have
um,
like any like major criticisms of like the Skuna fight. It's just like props for trying, I guess, but I just don't think anything is super
I mean, yeah,
interesting
it's
to
just like,
me.
like, it's fine. So I don't agree. I think it's more so all the fights made people realize that the JJK cast, as much as they gassed it up, wasn't that interesting. And unlike, other Final Wars, Gege Nakatami didn't use this as an excuse to flesh them all out. Like normally, big war, big final cast, a great chance to kind of flesh out the boys who've been neglected for a little while. And this is like, no, that's not true. If you're bad, you're gonna stay bad, and if you're good, you're gonna stay good. um, how ass that Skuna and Maki curse energy plot line, because the story tries telling me that's important, and it ends in one chapter. Skuna Maki curse energy plot. Is it like Skuna says some things to what? Skuna says some things to Maki about cursed energy, but I don't remember what they are, so I'm not sure how that's a plot line. It might be more important, and I'm just fucking forgetting it because I didn't care. But like, Skuna fight is like it's long, it's messy. Most of the characters interacting are bad, not because they're action figures, because they were never interesting characters. So even when you try to do something with them, it doesn't matter. Kusakabe, fucking Kusakabe, you bitch. um, if any of you was reading Gachiakuta weekly, I'd like to get your all's takes. Nope. People don't like the current arc. People never like current arcs. Fuck them. Here are my questions. Are there any media you two are excited to experience this year? Frieren Season 2 comes out in like 2 weeks, and so does A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I'm very excited for both of those.
I didn't know Freerun Season 2 is coming out this year until now, but now
You
I'm
can watch
excited
it
for
with
it.
me and Chaz.
Wowie
You can have a
zowie.
you meet Chaz thing.
Oh, cool. When the fuck
Don't worry,
am I ever awake at the same time Chaz is when it's
it
not
comes out on
busy?
Fridays. We can just make Chess show up earlier. He
Okay.
does that sometimes.
Alright, let's do it.
um, can we be? Is there anything else you're excited for this year?
No, not really.
Let me go. Do I know anything else that is coming out? I don't know anything else that is coming out, so I can't really say for sure. So I'm literally just naming things that are dropping in January.
Mhm.
Cheating. Can we be expected to see some videos about games instead of anime? Well, you already do get non-anime videos if you're a real trooper and you watch our like 3 to 4 live action videos. Um,
Game of
as for
Thrones.
games, there's a few games that we definitely could cover. Dangan would require actually like looking for takes and I feel like that might be like Persona where I want to fucking die, but we'll see. Pokemon is this thing where it's like it's kind of the it's the opposite of an untapped market. The market is nothing but fingerprint smudges.
Yeah.
There's not a lot that we could really add. And because Puff and I don't have a lot of game crossover, and that I play a bunch of fucking JRPGs and he plays a bunch of Souls likes, and
Yep.
that's not all he plays. But like that's like our big separation. he's
He's a
encroaching on
zenless
my
he's a zenless cuck and I'm a Bayonetta, Chad. We're just not
Well,
gonna
you're
work.
so fucking annoying. I'd kick you, but that wouldn't remove you from the video, so there's no comedy. Um, no. Otherwise, no, because it's like I've tried some Souls like I didn't really like them that much. I didn't even think Elden Ring was hard. I just got kind of bored. Sekiro was really good, but then this is a true story, Puff. I was, I think, literally about to fight whatever. I don't know what route I was on. I was gonna fight. I was very close to fighting one of the bosses. I think the last thing I fought was the monk on the bridge, and then Persona 5 was on the Steam winter. It was on the PlayStation Winter Sale, so I bought it. And then I was like, oh, I need to uninstall Sekiro. That's fine. I'll just fuck around this game for a little bit. Accidentally deleted my Sekiro save and then burned all my time on Persona for like a month. Real thing that happened.
Awesome.
um, oops. But games like we could try, but it'd be hard to find one that we could both talk about.
Yeah.
So like
Like
possibility
I've
open.
teased the Fire Emblem video and I say it's never gonna happen because it would just be
There's
me talking the whole time by myself
because I have
alone.
there's no one to talk with. What are your guys' opinion? Wait, are we getting JoJo Power Bottom videos soon? Soon, no. In the future, maybe if we're bored. Uh, I almost feel like that's probably an oversaturated market, and that the JoJo gay videos probably cover a lot of our jokes already.
Yeah.
What is your guys' opinion on the changes that are happening to the Kaguya-sama anime? I saw that. They're gonna cut it short by a lot, and they're gonna do an anime original ending that the author came up with. Weird, odd, because Kaguya actually does have a very, very strong adaptation. So it would have been nice to see it just perfectly adapted in completion. But also, as a selfish, greedy manga head, I like new things. So I'll enjoy the new thing, assuming it's good. That's my take. It's kind of sad that we don't get like a perfect adaptation or like close to one, but I'll watch what comes out and maybe I'll like it. Have you ever heard of Undead Unluck? Have we ever heard of it? Is an awesome question. If it's in Weekly Shonen Jump, we've heard of it. I promise. Cheeky question regarding Detective Conan / Case Closed. Do you have a favorite mystery or arc? Um, a lot of Conan's a blur to me because I read it in like 2 weeks freshman year of college. Don't ask how I did that. uh, the one that always sticks out to me is because I also watched a lot of the dub as a kid. Is pretty early on, maybe like the 30s or 40s in episodes. They do just like a cabin murder mystery, and I just remember loving the fucking vibes and thought it was rad. Otherwise, like later Conan, shit, I remember liking ones, but I can't remember them like perfectly because I'm stupid. Damn it, fuck. No, I'm not sure. Some of the Conan movies are also really good too. Um, a question for both of you. If you could pick any concluded shonen manga, this is an awesome question, by the way. I love this. If you could pick any concluded shonen manga to get a mangaka approved epilogue story, think like Purple Haze Feedback or Can't Fear Your Own World, but 100% canon. Is Can't Fear Your Own World not 100% canon? If it's not, I'm going to box Kubo in the street till he changes his mind. That's a great question, though. What is a manga I would want that for? Like, I want something like Bleach, where it's like it's really good, but there's like a lot of shit the author wasn't able to wrap up. And like the thing is, Naruto has that in some ways, but also I'm good.
I'm thinking like Orient or Magi.
Magi, who would you want a Magi novel about?
Well,
I'd read a Magi. I would read a Magi prequel novel, but I literally want to do a sequel novel. Like
yeah,
I want
I
to
know,
be
like
as
yeah, the
literal to
Magi's
the
definitely
question as
better. Would
possible
a prequel Magi novel would definitely be better than a sequel? But like, I'm just
about
thinking
a
like,
lot of different people.
yeah, and like Orient is just
She,
like again, it's like the thing where it's just like
Mhm.
it's not like I want a sequel per se, but I feel like there was an arc missing in between the final one and the second to
Oh,
last one, and
okay.
one character got snuffed, so if you made it about them, maybe that'd be pretty cool.
Hmm. Uh, actually, this is not good. This is not my serious answer, but like, Puff, I would happily read any like serious to stupid MHA novel about any of the current cast as pros, and I'd have a fucking great time. I would have a
That sounds pretty
blast.
good.
Like it wouldn't wrap up anything. Like you could do interesting stuff that I wish was covered before, like corruption within the hero system and maybe actually doing like a major change to it, or or like focusing on a quirkless maybe villain, stuff like that. All that would be
Mhm.
cool. Um, also, but not really like what like the exact vibe I want. Because like I fucking love Can't Fear Your Own. I've said this before and I mean it. I like Can't Fear Your Own World, the three novels, more than all of Jujutsu Kaisen. That is true.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like
um,
I kind of hate it because now I can't just write off spin-off novels anymore because like, well, there's one amazing, spectacular,
mhm,
super cool example now, and it's
yeah.
always gonna hang in the back of my head. And even it's like, what if it's half as good as Camp for Your Own World? But and even that seems like an impossible bar for all of these type of things.
One that just points to me because I thought of it and it like almost works is Yu Yu Hakusho. If the demon world wasn't like so well fixed at the end with the tournament, I actually would read a novel about the demon world. I'm imagining the main characters are like the drunk guy and the Irish wind boy. I think that would be lovely. But the demon world actually is pretty safely wrapped up, so no. Um, fuck me, dude. Uh, Shit, I love this question because I don't have an answer.
I
I
just had a
guarantee.
stupid thought. I just imagined
What's your
one for
superpower?
Seven Deadly Sins, and somehow like it's
It
like
has a sequel manga.
I know, but I just imagine like one in between the sequel manga and like the original series, where it's just like even more yucky somehow with the descriptions of Meliodas and his relationship or Bond and his relationship, and be like,
It
oh
somehow would be
no,
worse.
it's some. I feel like it
Um,
somehow would be worse.
um,
Like it'd be like
I'm
Bond
trying.
grabbed her grabbed.
Oh no! Oh, dude, listening to it. Oh God, you're right. Listening, having to actually read the words, I'd want to die.
She could feel his breath
um.
on the back of her neck.
Oh yeah, no, nothing good could happen there. Um. Can we get a Food Wars novel that fixes the fucking ending by giving me a
Impossible.
real good one?
Impossible.
Not fix the ending, you're right, because the only way to do that would be make it comatose. But I would read a Food Wars ending that literally just does what it's supposed to, i.e., actually does a good conclusion to Soma and Erina's relationship. Do that, and I'm happy. Shit, I'm actually thinking really hard because that's really interesting. God damn it. Fuck. Fuck. I like this question so much. This is not
Oh,
because
I
it's
got one.
bad.
I got one. I got one. I got one. Okay.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd
I
you get?
want. I think it'd be really cool to get. Fuck, I forgot. I can't pick it because it Dragon Ball Super ruined Trunks forever. I was thinking I would love a sequel, like a story or like a book
Mhm.
spin-off of just like explaining Trunks' life in his new future and trying to rebuild it. And to be like that'd
Uh-huh.
be fun,
That'd be
super
cool.
cool and interesting. But then remembered,
Um,
oh yeah, Super touched that and he nuked the timeline. The timeline's
um,
gone now. It's over.
if if I was gonna say Dragon Ball, I would actually pick something that GT teased and didn't fucking deliver on, and Super can't deliver on because the timeline is. I would love to learn about Oob as he grows up. I think Oob is just like Oob is my potential man, and not just potential for strength, potential to be a great
Yeah,
character.
same.
like Like there's so much interest with Oob because he has so many potential masters and so many potential interesting dynamics with so many people that no, like Oob makes me so fucking. There's a lot. There's a lot with Oob that I would like. Fuck me. I want to look up like rushed endings because like rushed ending would be like kind of the thing I want where it's like fill it out for me. Shit. Fuck. Damn it! I can't think of anything. Again, I can only think of good things, which is like slightly different. Like Bleach is good, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Where it's like I would I would love to read a fucking Fire Force novel about them in the new Soul Eater
Oh,
world.
that sounds fun.
I don't care who the POV character is. It could be fucking anyone. It could be Benny Maru creating the Star Clan, not the Star Clan. Actually, no, it's not Benny Maru. It's Rick Rucka. It could be that serial killer making the Star Clan. It could be Benny Maru going to reestablish Japan because Japan exists in Soul Eater. It could be so many things. I'd have so much fun. Same with Soul Eater. There's so many fucking Soul Eater characters. Because the Soul Eater world is still like weird and fucking stupid, so you could follow anyone. Oh, Buff, you want to know a fun fact that I realized with Mocha and Jazz yesterday?
What's that?
Soul Eater has one of the only Jewish anime characters, and he's also Czech.
Cool.
Do you know who it is?
Who?
It's Giriko.
Oh, right.
He's from Czechoslovakia, and they're a small group of people who make golems, and that's clearly like a callback to like famous Jewish like texts and myths. So it's like, oh, Yuriko is Czech and Jewish. Look at this king. No, because then we tried to look up Jewish anime characters, and we're like, oh my god, there's fucking none. But yeah, so there you go. There's your Czech Jewish king Giriko. And then he goes into the body of a woman. We got our Czech Jewish queen Giriko as well. That was just a funny thing I realized. I was thinking about it, and I was like, huh, that's not really common, is it? So I guess actually probably Fire Force might be my favorite answer, just because exploring the like proto Soul Eater world sounds so fucking interesting. That's my answer. That's my answer. Final answer. I'd have a blast. Let's see. Next we have Mocha being weird. Fuck Mocha, idiot. Have y'all of you read Ichi the Witch? Ichi the Witch is a banger. Lost in October. Best
It's
favorite
on my list of
slash
stuff to read.
favorite funny bad movie. What is my favorite funny bad movie? That's a good question.
The thing is, the first
Shit.
thing that always comes to mind is Kung Fury, but like that's like an intentionally made funny bad movie, so it doesn't count at
Yeah,
all.
that's different. That's like
It's
Sharknado.
different. Yeah.
Fuck. This one isn't true, but it's the best one in recent memory, which is I watched Mufasa with Mocha, and it's mostly boring and bad, but there's a few scenes. There's one scene early on where Mufasa's like drowning in the water, and Scar saves him by grabbing him and pulling him up. And they do an exact mirror of Scar killing Mufasa, and they do like the same framing and pause. And Puff, I had to pause the movie and rewind to see what the fuck happened after that, because Mocha and I laughed for 5 minutes straight. We don't know what happened after that. We were laughing so fucking hard. But I'm not actually sure what my answer would be. I don't like a lot of the answers of like extremely cheaply made movies, because I think if a movie's too cheaply made, sometimes it hurts my eyes to look at it. But I'm not sure. There's some answers. I'd have to really think. Oh, another great one, Puff. This one actually is very cheaply made, but it's so stupid it overrides it. The one where the old man goes to college to teach them the glory of Christianity.
Oh, I remember that one.
Gramps goes to
go to college.
That's a great bad movie. I love that
one.
movie.
It's a banger.
God damn it! What was my Twitter screenshot?
Like, go to hell, old man, and then heaven. You'll go to heaven, and then he like backs off scared, like, oh no, I shook the beast.
You're going to heaven.
Oh no, I shook the cage of a sleeping lion.
No, that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. No, it was a sign where it's like he believes in God, but how can you believe in God when science proves there is no God? And that's her delivery, and I love her. She's amazing. It's really funny because it's so fucking funny. Or like the Gramps proves he's a Chad because he beats all the Chad bullies in a marathon, and then at tennis. And then he says, "Go to hell, Gramps." He says, "Heaven, you're going to heaven." I love that movie. It's so good. I heard he has more movies. What's your all favorite meal, snack, and dessert? My favorite food is brisket. My favorite snack is that's a good question. My favorite snack is either potato chips and hell of a good onion dip, or if I want to embrace my inner child, Flips chocolate pretzels. My favorite dessert. Shit, we did this recently. We were doing our last meals. Shit, what was my favorite dessert? I don't remember. Oh, it's cheating. It's a mudslide. Ooh, you put alcohol in a milkshake. Ooh, I'm one happy customer. Oh. Um,
Meals. I'm split between like like this specific like baked salmon in a specific way, like maple balsamic like drip, and I made it once and it was beautiful. It
mhm,
was so good. I literally cried while I was eating it.
awesome.
Like, oh my god, this is so good. Or
That's
spaghetti and
so funny.
meatballs, spaghetti and meatballs,
Nice.
spaghetti and
It's a classic. It's a
meatballs.
classic. Um, what's your favorite snack? If you
Hmm.
say carrots, I'll fucking stab you
It's
in the
not
heart.
carrots.
Good.
It's
I know, but if you were gonna say for the bit, I'd still kill you.
apple slices. Probably apple slices. I like apple
Just on their
slices.
own. What type of apple? Let's get specific here.
Hmm. I guess like usually my favorite just like Royal Gala, but like that's a basic bitch
I've never
apple.
had a Royal Gala apple.
Really?
What are those red or those yellow?
Red.
They're not no, all they really I just get Honey Crisp because they're cheap and don't taste like shit. I can buy a bag of them. um, like they come in a bag. I don't have to measure them myself at the counter. What is your favorite anime slash animated movie? My favorite anime movie is Spirited Away.
Movie. Hmm. Fuck, I'd be thinking about that one for a bit. Like I don't like. Because like there's so many you could pick, and like like I'll make it easier for myself and exclude things like say the Gurren Lagann movie because it's like mostly the show, but like
Yeah, that's
just
cheating.
compile that's
Uh-huh.
cheating,
And
so I
like,
can't pick
it
that
is
one.
incomplete. Like, ideally you wish you could mishmash them.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh goodness.
All right, I'm gonna keep going. You can come
Yeah,
back to
yeah. I'll
that.
give it to keep thinking
um,
about this.
should One Piece start wrapping up after Elbaf, or do you want more arcs? As a greedy consumer, I want more arcs. Literally speaking, yeah. After Elbaf, we should probably head for like Lodestar. Like, yeah, because we're very clearly building towards the end. Eames doing more, God's Hands doing more. We got the fucking Harley. Roger laughed 2 arcs ago. We're learning more about Nika. It's time. Um, why are Dragon Ball arcs called Saga? I don't know the real reason, but it's cool.
Yeah.
uh,
I think Boo Saga sounds cooler than the Boo arc.
no, it's
Frieza Saga sounds cooler than
so
Frieza
much
arc.
cooler. Satoshi Kon
Hmm.
ranking. We've not seen enough of his shit, unfortunately, even though I fucking love Tokyo Godfathers, every fiber of my being. He also did Millennium Actress, Paprika, Perfect Blue, and shit. What's that show with the
Perfect Blue.
kid
I
with the
like Perfect Blue a lot. That's such a good movie.
what's that show? The fuck. There's a show where the kid fuck fucking goddamn
The
shit.
kid fucks
What's the
shit.
show?
The kid fucks shit.
What?
What?
No, I can't come up with it. Shit, what's that show he made? Is it Paranoia Agent? Was that Paranoia Agent? I want to watch all his shit because I've seen one and I hear it's amazing and I hear everything else is also great. Um, so I've only they asked you your thoughts on JoJo Lands. The answer is you're waiting till the video.
Yeah.
What's your take on the reproductive system of male humans? I think it's suboptimal game design and very unintuitive. What are your thoughts on Fortune's Weave? Do you think it's a prequel or sequel to Three Houses?
Okay, so like I'm not the guy to ask because
They think
like
it
there's
might be something like Awakening was to the original games, whatever the fuck that means.
Awakening takes place like like 100 or 1,000 years after the first Fire Emblem game,
Hmm.
and it's like Marth's descendant. So
Hmm.
it could be that. Like I'm gonna guess it's either a prequel or it's so far in the future that you're not gonna be able to tell which round three houses happened because that's the most convenient thing to
Hmm.
do.
Oh, by the way, Puff, you ready for what feels like a guy reading us and then not admitting it?
What's that?
He said any video games you guys are enjoying slash playing right now slash hot takes. And then he says his and Puff. It's Metaphor and Silk Song.
Wowie zowie.
You could just say each of our favorite game this year, you fucking stalker. The only reason why Avatar the live action is getting a season 2, and also there's that animated movie that's getting a lot of buzz, is because a good amount of people got into it slash rewatched it during quarantine. I think that's definitely part of it.
Yeah.
Like quarantine, quarantine definitely helped revitalize a lot of popular shows. But also, live action is getting a season 2 because it's just as good as One Piece live action. So like, if one gets it, the other has to.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't have to be a good show to get a season 2 is the
I
unfortunate
love it.
reality.
A funny thing, Puff, is actually the one thing I would praise about the Avatar live action, and not an ironic, I thought it was funny and it made me happy way, is Zhao's actor is giving it like 110%. He was lovely every time he was on screen. I was so happy.
Cool.
And then they brought up the idea of I like Sakazuki running a gauntlet, but I'd rather have Eam run one where he fights and maybe kills Bogard, Garp, Rayleigh,
Oh, dude,
Gavan,
that's
Mon
happening.
Clay, maybe
That's
Shanks.
just gonna happen. Eam's gonna run a gauntlet if he's gonna be one of the major villains. It's just gonna
Yeah,
happen.
no, the Sakazuki thing is a joke where it's like, what if he had to fight all the guys who don't like him? Like, it's a joke. Whereas, like, Eam, it's like, no, Eam probably is gonna fucking slaughter some fuckers. A while ago, you said you wanted to do bad SAO opinions. So could you defend this? So you could defend the series. I do want to do that. But what are your thoughts about SAO Abridged? Do y'all think it's funny or dislike it because it pokes fun at the source? I think
We have
it's
thoughts
kinda
about
like,
this, and like I think it is best safe for the SAO because we're gonna go
Yeah.
off.
We'll be broad. We'll just keep it like Dragon Ball Abridged. It's our same take on Dragon Ball Abridged. Also, I actually no, I haven't seen any SAO season 2. I watched one episode and thought I don't like the direction this is going. This isn't as funny, and then I dropped it. But same thing as Dragon Ball Abridged. It's arguably funnier, but also it's really funny how it's loved by haters, even though the creators very clearly have to have a passion for the series to be making something like this. That is an amazing question, though. The problem is I would have too much to say. Any thoughts on Kagurabachi? I dropped it intentionally because it's mid.
I like Kagurabachi. I'm caught up with it because I think it's cool.
It's fucking whatever. How old are you guys? I literally have no good guess. We're in our 20s. That's all you're getting.
That is all you're getting.
I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that. My age is in my Twitter bio. I think I had to because I wanted to follow a horny account out of curiosity, and I was like, fine, I'll put my fucking age, you asshole. This channel has less subs than some slop channel. How does that make you feel? Fine, I guess. I don't know this
It
guy well. I
happens.
bet he sucks though. What are your thoughts on What is your favorite lowercase G god and your favorite uppercase G god in media? That's a cool question.
That is a. There's a lot more lowercase G's than uppercase G's. So
My favorite uppercase G is one's kind of broad because like it's unclear. Whatever a Song of Ice and Fire is doing seems like it might involve either some lowercase g posing as uppercase G, or like a bunch of uppercase G, or maybe one uppercase G that's being misinterpreted as several different uppercase G. Whatever's going on there, very interesting. I love it. I want to get more. And then also, this is kind of cheating. Shinra for like 5 minutes.
he was uppercase for a
I
little
loved
bit.
him. For those 5 minutes were great. Lowercase G. I could just be lazy and probably say like a Record of Ragnarok god. There's some good ones in there.
All my favorite lowercase G gods are in Souls games, like all of
That's
them.
My favorite lowercase G gods are probably like Buddha from Record of Ragnarok is an easy one. I fucking love him.
He's very nice.
Who else? I'm definitely forgetting some. It's also like I forget who exactly because like God is such a broad title when we do lowercase G. I'm definitely forgetting like a lot of things.
Fucking Usopp counts.
So that yeah, it's kind of difficult. Like what does and doesn't count. I'll just say those for now as like lazy answers. Opinions on Chainsaw Man Part 2. Also, will you even do a bad Chainsaw Man opinions?
It'll
My
come
take
sooner or
is all
later.
my correct Chainsaw Man 2 take is all I'm gonna say is the people saying it's worse than Part 1. Sure, the art's a little worse, but also no, it's not. It's always been this bad. Fuck you.
You're not even caught up.
Are you guys playing? Yeah, I dropped it a little bit. Okay, no. Chainsaw Man is actually I go through a wave. I let it build like 7 to 12 chapters, and then I catch up. That's my Chainsaw Man cycle. Are you guys planning on taking YouTube seriously? Seriously, as one lowly edited weekly hour-long video is.
A good one, buddy.
Have you seen Blue-Eyed Samurai? No, but I heard it's interesting.
No, but
so
I heard
maybe
it's
should
good.
watch that. I should check it out.
I think it might be on my list of stuff to watch, which just
All
is
right, we're
really
done. All right,
big.
we're done with that. Now, quickly, we must make the list.
Okay, the list.
Actually,
is
no,
the
this video
bingo.
is so long. No, we don't. We can just. I no, I want to make it now though, so if the chapter drops, people know we're not fucking cheating.
Okay, all right.
Because I want to put a really lazy one. All right, here we're gonna make 25 super quick, Buff. Number 1. Here's my awesome theory that I came up with. This might not be this year, but maybe it will be. Koala's gonna fight Strawberry and beat him up.
Well, why would that happen? Who's Strawberry? Who's Strawberry? She
The
can
guy,
tell me. I'm
the guy
dying to
responsible
know.
for the death of Fisher Tiger.
Oh, that! Whoa! Wow! Whoa! An amazing! Whoa! Oh my God! The epic
It's good fan service.
themes.
I think it would be S tier fan service if Koala like punched the shit out of Strawberry. I think that'd be like actually like 10 out of 10. All right, actual prediction time. Okay, I'm gonna put a bold one. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's assume Loki is a Nidhogg, like a lot of people were thinking, because in retrospect, we're kind of stupid for saying anything else. The imaginary Nidhogg fucking shot lightning. We're stupid. Let's assume he is. Sometime, people are saying he's going to be a dragon fruit model, which is probably true. But I have a funnier idea. Sometimes the Nidhogg is called a Linworm. So what if Loki what if the reason Loki can join the crew is because he can turn into a worm? He can turn into a little
They
worm.
get him like a little
his hybrid
potted.
form is a giant monster dragon, but that's because he's a giant. So his actual form is just a little worm.
They get him a little potted plant, and he like lives in it.
Yeah, so I'm putting Worm Loki because I think that'd be fucking hilarious. Would you still love Loki if he was a worm? A lot of his hype bros would say no.
Yes! Oh, would
But
you
a lot
still
of
like
people would
Kaido if he
say
was a
no.
fish? And I'm like, yes!
All right, what else do you want to put? What else are our One Piece predictions for the year? We need to be bold and stupid, or this isn't fun.
How about we do Smoker comeback victory? Let's go for that. Let's go for
Yes. God King Smoker.
that. Smoker comeback.
All right,
Give
what
it to
else do
me.
you want? We gotta think hard on this. I want to do something like interesting.
Okay, how about okay, fuck, that's too easy. I was gonna say like, another wrong Straw Hat theory that isn't Loki or something.
But
Like,
that's guaranteed.
yeah, that's
It's fucking One
guaranteed.
Piece,
It's
man.
always gonna happen. Hmm.
Shit. What else would be really fun?
Oh, how about O'Hara is accidentally racist again?
Oh, that'll be fun to cover in the next
We're
video.
gonna get
won't
ready
it?
for the next One Piece video, guys. It's gonna be fun.
That's funny. Yeah, this is more of an evil pup One Piece bingo. I don't want to put that because I think it's too unlikely, and also it's mean. Yeah. If you guys want to know that, go to my Twitter and find it. I posted it because it blew my fucking mind. Let's see here. Oh, Puff, I'm putting Foxy.
Ooh, just like Foxy appearance, I
Foxy
guess.
returns. Real return, not fake little bitch return. I want to see my man speak.
Do you think it's too early to put Shanks, Luffy, Davy back fight?
Actually, I think that might just be what we do on Lodestar.
I hope it is. God, I hope.
I'm just gonna put modern day Davy back fight because I want one.
I do want one.
Oh, I missed one. Someone said, "Do you think Blackbeard could have gotten all his crewmates through Davy back fights?" And the answer is absolutely. That fucking schemer, he knows what he's doing.
I just love to imagine him looking at Bird, just be like, "Oh yeah, he's the guy. He's the guy."
He's a schemer. I think he could. What else do we want to do? What else could be interesting? Do we want to lock in on if Sanji's getting Conquerors hockey or not? I don't really care either way.
Yeah, I don't have a huge stake in that one. Like, I could see it happening and not happening.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Kids Not Dead.
But
Because it's
that's a free
obvious, but
space.
you. But
That's a
people
free
are
space.
that'll be our free space. That'll be our free space. Kid's not dead. Fuck you. Um. Uh. Do we want to lock something in? Like, do we want to lock in like Dragon as a Wind Logia or something?
Hmm.
Wind Logia is the one I want to lock in just because it's old, and it's like, yeah, I wonder if he kept it the same.
All right.
Why not? Who cares? Oh, I got a not. I almost bad One Piece opinion. It's like, no, that's next week. um, Puff, I did make a really funny comment that someone said, wait, what if the reason Loki and presumably, and let's say it's Shirahoshi, said the time thing is because of the Elbaf time dilation? And then I said, famously, if you're in the hyperbolic time chamber and you get a phone call and you talk to the person, that person is now in the hyperbolic time chamber with you. They've entered fucking stasis.
All right. How about next One Piece movie is announced? Like just something kind of more general like that.
Oh yeah, because in the latest one, Oda said we're working on it, but it's going awful. No, no. Here's what we're gonna do: the next One Piece movie is not canon because I don't want a fucking
That's a free
Rocks
space,
movie.
man. Come on.
No, because people are pushing for the fucking Rocks movie.
All right, we'll do that.
Oh, though it's announced and it's not canon. I don't want a fucking Rocks movie. I don't want a fucking God Valley movie. I don't. I so don't. And I get mad every time someone brings up the idea. I'm gonna do a dumb one. I'm gonna do Marie Joie disaster. I'm gonna put caused by Charlos, but it's just I want Charlos to be very important to what's going on in Marie Joie right now. Charlos burned down Marie Joie. Because the idea that it's just a Celestial Dragon rebellion is really interesting and
I
funny.
want my
The idea of
cake.
the idea of Charlos leading it is even funnier. Um. Shit. What else can we put? I'm struggling. There's other where it's like it's like not a free space in terms of time, but it's a free space in terms of content. Like Vivi rejoins the crew. Like she will. It's just a question of if it's this year or next year.
Yeah.
Um. Fucking Weevil. um.
Want to just put Year of Weevil?
Year of Weevil. Yes, if he does exactly two cool things, that is a win.
Hell yeah, that's the Year of Weevil.
Hey man, Rocks only did fucking 3 cool things. The people act like it's a year of Rocks. I can totally fucking say that. Dude, I'm gonna put Rockstar does anything.
Okay, I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Rockstar does anything. Dragon makes a move, Eamlore, another game. I'm looking at other people's lists so I can find a cooler, dumber version of their ideas.
Oh, you know what's one thing that I'm just like a tad little bit like I guess like it's just something I have weird feelings on is that our bit of Rockstar being Rox's son is a little less fun now because now
Oh yeah, no, I've moved on from that. Rockstar is a Figureland now.
Okay, all
Keep up
right.
with the times.
Yeah,
Keep up
man.
with the times. Rockstar is Shamrock's son. How old is Rockstar? Could that be true?
Well, I mean,
Does he have
Rockstar was an
does
up
he
and
have a
coming
confirmed
rookie,
age? So can I get mad
and
at this?
well, he's Shamrock's like 39 or something right now, right? And Rockstar described him as an up and coming rookie, so he could be in his teens or like early 20s.
You know what? Fuck it. Because I can't be disproven, that's our new headcanon. He is Shamrock's son until you prove me wrong. I'm gonna put Sky Knight or Rouge just because why the fuck not?
All right.
It's like an okay theory. Like it's the current best Rouge theory. But it's not that likely. Shiki appears. No. Never in a million years. Shit, who else do we put? What else could happen? Hmm. Do you want to predict a cover story?
What to say though? I don't know what I'd guess though.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what it would be.
Grand Fleet Part 2, but I don't know.
No,
That's
I
very
don't.
likely to
No,
me.
I
That'd be
don't
kind
really
of out of
know.
left
The thing is,
field.
the next one might be fucking stupid because the last one was a lot more like actually important.
Yeah.
Like it was still funny, but it was like important. So the next one, maybe the next one's just going to be actually fucking brain dead. Fuck, I'm
Oh
struggling.
my god, dude. I just thought like what do you think the final cover story would be?
That
Like
is an
is it
awesome
like
question,
would it
actually.
either be like something incredibly stupid and has nothing to do with the final arc at all, or would it be heavily tied to the final arc? Like, oh, we're seeing everyone's reactions to the final battle across the planet, or some
That it
weird
could
stuff
be
like
something
that.
like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'd like? I always thought this was a funny idea. It's different people around the world doing the Enel face. Like hearing what Luffy did, and they're like, "Oh my fucking god!" I'm gonna put this because I'm hopeful. Moria and Perona reunite
Oh, that's nice.
because I want them to, and I want to see it in my eyes. Um, shit. Um, do we want to do something with Black? Can we do Blackbeard is rude about his dad?
All right. I believe
I don't
that.
know if that's gonna happen this year, but I kind of want to put it anyway. Blackbeard disrespects his father. Because I think it'd be funny if he did, because that would like make half the hype bros like him more. Because it's like, oh, you shit on the guy, and the other half would be like, you bastard! Why
How
would
could
you
you do that to my
that?
goat? No.
Let's see here. Um, do we want to predict a death, something that does not happen every year?
Uh, fuck it. Usopp
Who the
dies in
fuck would
Elbaf.
even die?
Usopp dies in Elbaf, bro. It's gonna happen.
No,
Usopp's gonna die in Elbaf. He's gonna die a true warrior in the sea.
no. Actually, I'm gonna change our Davy Back thing to new Davy Back games
All right.
because I do want that.
Okay.
We gotta hurry. We have to start D&D in like 20 minutes.
We do. Shit. And I gotta change my bandage. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, we gotta go kill our friend.
Yeah.
We gotta go kill our traitor friend. Um, who betrayed us because of you, I might add.
It wasn't just. You can't say this was a surprise.
Um,
just saw it coming.
um, shit, we're so bad at this. It's because we refuse to have normal ones. If we had normal ones, this would be easy, but we don't want to.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I got it. Brook 1v1 fight.
Yes.
The Brook
Is that
1v1, we're finally gonna get it this year. Come on. This is
It's
Brook's year,
fucking
baby.
Eam.
If it's gonna happen, it's
How-
gotta happen this year.
How funny would it be if his third major 1v1 is against Eam?
It would be so funny, dude.
Wait, Puff, he goes from Ryuma to Zio to Eam, meaning he has a extremely high percentage of high tier fights. Technically.
Every third fight 1v1 Brook gets is against the high tier.
No, it's literally every other. He takes turns.
And I know so be like, what about Big? That doesn't count. That was off screen.
There's not
No,
fucking
I'm
1v1.
talking about a
Fuck you.
classic shonen 1v1, bro.
I kind of want to put like Frankie gets another. Frankie tries to fight a top tier because he keeps doing it.
Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. Frankie tries to fight a top tier.
He already did Big Mom. He did Saturn. Frankie wants to fight a fucking top tier. He wants to, because so far, whatever he tries, it doesn't even go that badly. Oh, I'm gonna put the top man. I just need Warcury to do something. Like, give Warcury another feat that makes him better than the other schmuck Gorosei, and I'm happy. um, shit. What else do we got? Uh, fuck. This is so hard.
How
We're so
about
bad at this.
I don't think that'll happen this year. I thought maybe like, oh, another fruit's revealed to be a mythical zone, but I don't think it's gonna happen
Mhm.
this year. I think it just might be Blackbeard once, and it's probably gonna be like in 5 years from now.
Mhm. That would be fun. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen this year. Original. What are we at? We're at 18. God damn it, we need so many more. Um,
Okay, dude, I
oh,
really do gotta change my bandage now. I think we should
okay,
call it a
bye.
night.
Okay. All right, I'll put one real quick because we brought it up, which is the scene of Mystery Man talking to the Grosei about a certain pirate with Shamrock talking about Loki, because I think that's a cute theory.
All right.
And it's not super likely. Oh, and then we'll put the Domi Reversi homeland, because even though it's unlikely, it's cool.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, we have 19. Fuck you. We'll come with the rest later. Goodbye.
All right. Bye. Good night, everyone. Happy 2025.